is everyone? Don't mind my mess in chat. I was like, let me start the ad early so I don't start like 10 minutes late. And then it said ad starting in 8 minutes. And I was like, 8 minutes? That's weird. I thought I hit start now. And then I was like, nope, I hit snooze. So yay. Thank you, Nightbot, for the Discord. Alright, so we're just gonna get started. I've not played Hustle Cat before. It's been in my library for like ever. I don't remember really anything about it. I know we're managing a cafe with mysterious individuals, but I'm guessing cat boys considering it's called Hustle Cat. But we're just gonna dive right in. I have breakfast with me. If you guys also have breakfast with you, or any kind of meal, let me know what you're eating. I have a egg look sad looking sandwich, a banana, and apple juice in a strawberry mug. But yeah, let's just get this party started. Good morning, Camellia. How are you? How are you doing this lovely Sunday? I can select a photo? Oh. Okay. Guess that's me. I can't even edit anything else, only my pronouns and my photo. But I'm Avery Gray, guys. Sad, I wish I could change the name. Oh yeah, Cece, I'm surprised you're awake right now. So yeah, go ahead, lurk, do what you gotta do. Alright, I think I fell asleep on the couch again. Ugh, blueberry muffins sound dope. Like homemade? Little lasers of sunlight are zapping right onto my face from the middle of the curtains. I think they've been specifically aimed to burn out my eyes. I love this shirt. What is it, like noon? Jeez. Not my fault. This couch pulls you in like you're drowning in bread dough. That's my bed for me. My spine pops in loud protest as I swim free from my bread dough cushion trap. From the box, not scratch. I mean, I know we were going on a baking streak, so I had to ask. But, I mean, from the box is good, too. I'm going to have to apologize to Aunt Wendy. I'm probably leaving a dent in the shape of my ass in the cushions. I'll probably have to apologize for a couple things, actually. Damn, girl, we're messy. Cat stuff. I mean, my living room's most of my bedroom's actually the cleanest part of my apartment right now, and I don't know how that happened. Normally it's the opposite, but I just had a lot going on, so I'm actually gonna be cleaning after this stream. Okay, I know it looks sad, but it's almost not even my fault. We have ads coming up, and I already snoozed them, so I'm not gonna snooze them again. But I doubt, we just started, so I doubt anything interesting is gonna happen. So sit tight for the ad break. Tell me what ads you see. Love to see what you see. Yeah, no worries for the lurk, Camellia. Have fun. I know it's all cleaning day for all of us. I can't help that clutter's naturally drawn into my gravitational pull. Same. Honestly, it makes me feel a little more comfortable, you know? Like I really live here instead of just like I'm couch surfing at my aunt's. Or like I'm living in a furniture catalog. Not that I'm ungrateful. Aunt Wendy is awesome to let me use her apartment while she's away. She helped talk Mom and Dad into letting me come all the way out to the city, too. She's pretty cool. I hear rustling behind me like fingernails on cardboard. It makes me pause for a second, but I jump up as I realize what it is. Is it a cat? Hey, Mochi, knock it off. Mochi, the living trash bag disguised as a cat, stares up indignantly from inside the pizza box. He's trying to escape some dried up cheese off the bottom again. His little mushed up face is probably trying to stare me down, but it's kind of hard to tell where he's looking with those crossed eyes. Aww. Mochi. Mow. Oh my god, it's a white cat. Where's the cross-eyed those? I clap my hands a few times to break the stalemate. He jumps at the sound, then waddles back to the bedroom in defeat. Aww. I guess since I'm up too, I might as well get to whatever I'm gonna do today. I shuffle the curtains and throw them open. My laptop is still sitting open on the coffee table. Oh yeah, job searching, I guess. That's what I was gonna do. I plop back down on the couch, already sinking back into the cushions, and take a look. Geez, there's so many tabs here. Which one did I leave Greg's List open in again? Greg's List. I love that. Yeah, bud. I hear my own cat meowing. Never mind. He's preoccupied. Not that one. This one? Or this one? Maybe this one. Nah, that's just another cat video. Same. I was up all night watching Jelly Donut, the cat who balances donuts on her head. I have no idea how you get a cat to do something like that. My cats would never. Guess that's why Mochi and I aren't internet famous. I find the tab and start scrolling through the listings again. It's not like anything new has gone up since yesterday, I bet. Sidewalk cleaner, intern, college credit only internet comment section proofreader. Fundraiser street team intern unpaid. Yeah, it's been like this all month. Can you really blame me for giving up and watching cat videos? I know this kind of thing is supposed to take time, but try telling that to mom, dad, or my savings. Any of those could send me back home at any time. And I really have to get this done before Aunt Wendy gets back. Just think about writing another cover letter is making my will to exist and wrote away. That's why I draft a cover letter and then I edit it just for each job I apply to. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I just change a few words around, take out the job title, and it's good to go. I'm gonna go for a walk. When I get here, I expect to be buried in noise from the city's traffic and crowds, but it's actually pretty quiet. The apartment is on a side street, far from the main street bustle. From here, the noises of the city are just a distant hum. It's comforting, like the buzz of an old tube TV. I'd have to walk like 20 minutes to get to the train from here, but I rarely leave the neighborhood, so it doesn't really matter. Still living a small town life in the city, I guess. Whatever, I get plenty of adventure in this neighborhood. I can just set out in any direction and find something new, even if I've been down that way before. Sure, I get lost a lot too, but that's half the fun, right? I have no sense of direction. Without GPS, I would die. I turn a corner at the end of the block and head up a tiny side street I haven't tried yet. Neatly arranged trash cans line the sides of the road. I think I'm behind some stores right now. I'm expecting a dead end, but the road suddenly curves to the right. It looks too narrow for cars, but the faded white lines marking the middle seem to claim some brave drivers could try their luck. I decide to follow the sharp bend in the road. After I pass a tall Parisian, I'm surprised by what I see. Aww, cute name, the cat's paw. A squat, 3-story building painted so ostentatiously, there we go, bright, it'd be impossible to miss it sits in front of me. So many times these sentences, man. A cat's paw? Is this a pet store or something? Maybe I can get a dumb toy for dumb Mochi. That's how I feel every time I walk by a pet store. I'm like, let me go in and see what toys they have. Not that my cats need them. As I walk closer to the front doors of the building, I don't see the aisles of pet food I expected from the broad store windows. Instead, it looks like there are couches and tables in neatly arranged rows. Oh, so this is one of those pretentious restaurants with pithy nonsense name, huh? I can feel my interest deflate and sink into my stomach. Just as I'm about to turn and continue walking, I notice a sign in the window that declares, "Now hiring, inquire within." Ooh, this is where it starts, guys. I'm hardly dressed for a job inquiry, but I might as well give it a shot, right? I look to my right as I walk up to the door and see a little orange and white cat lying belly up, sunning itself against the window. Oh. It doesn't seem terribly sanitary to have a cat in a restaurant, but whatever. I like cats. Yeah, don't question it. They're cat-friendly. Bells tinkle delicately as I tug on the handle. The heavy door creaks open. This place is so classy it feels fake. It looks like a game board exploded in here. What a description. I mean, that statue's weird. But, I mean, look, that's kind of cool. That little built-in cat hideaway thing into the thingy. And I have no words this morning. I'm tired. Look at this. This is kind of cool. I would have a setup like this if I could afford it and didn't live in an apartment. Look at that. Oh, I'm sure my cats would love, like, all stuff. Anyway, sorry. Isn't that what the palace was like in Wonderland, like with the cards and stuff? Is a purple cat gonna start talking to me? Though none of them are purple, boy, are there a lot of cats. I think I can count at least 8 right off the bat. They're all over the place, romping around the floor, sleeping on some of the built-in structures in the walls. I barely had time to take it all in when I hear a voice call out to me. Welcome! Please sit wherever you'd like. I shuffle in place for a moment, at first unsure of where the voice came from, then of whether I want to sit or if I want to keep this strictly business. Actually, I start at the source of the voice looms to view. Oh, he cute. Okay. He appears suddenly from the second-story landing and covers the length of the floor in a few long strides. You look confused. Is this your first time here? Would you like me to explain a bit about how the cafe works? I'll be happy to give you a tour. His eyes are gentle. He's one of those people who smiles with his entire body. It's positively infectious. Oh, I love those kinds of people. I think we do need an explanation. Because, like, if it's our first time here and we're just going to say we're about a job and we know nothing, I don't think that looks good. So, yeah, let's go. Yeah, that sounds great. Oh, I like our smile. I like the art. Oh, that's great. He bounds closer and towers over me in both stature and exuberance. It's a little strange that someone like this is working here because he's more like a big sheepdog puppy than what I think of as a cat person. My name is Landry. Just interrupt if you have any questions. Alright, Landry. Alright, you got it, Landry. I'm Avery. Well, Avery, to start, all of our cats are rescued strays, so the owner brings them in for care and socialization. I want to go to a cat cafe. They seem really happy. Having strangers around doesn't seem to bother them at all. We do everything we can to make them comfortable. Many of them are up for adoption. We have a good match rate for our fosters. Over there's a wall of photos of some of our cats that have found happy homes. Aww. Oh, and the proceeds from the cafe help pay for their care. The food is really good too. Our chef is amazing. I recommend the key lime pie personally. That all sounds really great. I bet you're really happy working here. Well, it's a lot of work, but I like to think it's all worth it. Aw, Landry. Actually, I saw you guys are hiring right now. Oh. His surprise freezes him for a split second. His broad smile immediately creeps back, but it's enough to pique my curiosity. We are. Did my explanation sell you that quickly? I only want to choose this just because I love cats. But you know what? Let's just do this. We'll be the neutral option. Well, I'm really good with cats. I've got a lot of practice with them. Since my cat's such a handful, I bet I could do a good job helping out. Well, that's a good start at least. There's more to this job than just playing with the cats, though. Of course, I just mean like getting cats is definitely gonna help, right? It's definitely a job requirement. Imagine if you hated cats working in a cat cafe, but like, the economy be economying. Okay, I'll get the owner, you can talk to him about it. Why don't you have a seat while I go see if he's available? Landry leads me to a seat on the plush couch that spans the length of the wall. I obliged, careful not to look too casual. I'm here on business after all. Do you like coffee? Would you like some? That would be great, thank you, says Avery. Light and extra sweet, please. He disappears through an open archway around the corner. A Siamese cat timidly peers at him as he goes, then at me with a wide-eyed, worried look. Oh, poor baby. I love that they show the cats' profiles. Oh my god. I give it an awkward smile and nod before I realize I'm treating a cat like a stranger in an elevator. Landry appears a moment later, carefully balancing a black and white saucer, which in turn balances a stout white ceramic mug. The tiny creamer almost disappears in his large hands. He gingerly places them in front of me, careful not to spill anything from either. I put a little bit of milk and sugar in there for you, but I brought some more if you don't like it. Oh no, this is perfect, thank you. I'm glad to hear it. I think we drink our coffee the same way then, because I made it the way I like it. Oh my god. You have excellent taste. Look at this. I take a careful sip of the coffee as I watch Landry take his long strides into the back of the cafe. He really covers a lot of ground. He's not even moving that quickly. Hello, Lou. Good morning. You want to say hi? Well, oh, hi, ma'am. Ma'am. Lua. That's not what I wanted, but okay. I take a careful sip. Oh, wait. I read that. He really covers a lot of ground. He's not even moving that quickly. I could use a little more milk, though. I guess I'm not good at being an adult yet. I don't like that it still tastes like coffee. No matter how much milk or sugar I put into it, it always tastes like coffee. Not a coffee person. I pour what should be a little splash of extra milk, but half the creamer's worth spills in. It almost overflows. Oh, that's something I would do. I dive forward and gulp a mouthful from the side before I dare to lift the mug and drink like a civilized person. Meow. This cat's so judging me. This cat's looking at me like it's offended by what I just did. What? Like a cat knows anything about coffee. Landry's gone long enough for me to nearly finish the mug, just long enough for me to wonder where everyone else is. Siamese cat's still staring at me. I'm just gonna ignore it and focus on my drink. Oh, hello. Oh, I like the collar thingy, skull thing chain. Oh, 2 different color eyes too. Interesting. Finally, Landry emerges from the back of the cafe, but he's not alone. This is Graves. Of course it's Graves. The owner of the cafe. Graves, this is Avery. Lou, I need you to knock it off. Just because I have food doesn't mean you can have any. Cats, guys, right? Who else is a cat owner here? I know Camellia is. Christy Critter is. He looks like he should own a bookstore that insists it sells tomes, not books. Or maybe he's about to try and sell you a crystal that'll balance your chakras. I mean, yeah, look at that ring, man. I could see it. I bet I would find him at a metaphysical store. Or like a used bookstore or something. Or maybe this is what the owners of cat cafes look like. I've never seen... his eyes! They're 2 different colors. I can't focus on both of them at the same time. You don't have to? Which one am I supposed to look at? What do you mean? My attention is swallowed by his icy blue eye. This is so weird. My attention is... Oh, I read that. Is he wearing a contact to complete his dark Renaissance look? I mean, some people do be extra. I think it was his eye. Yes, it was this. He had the eye of a vulture. A pale blue eye with a film over it. Whenever it fell upon me, my blood ran cold. And so by degrees, very gradually, I made up my mind to take the life of the old man and thus rid myself of the eye forever. Excuse me? Telltale heart, you were looking at my eye. Kids, didn't you read that in high school? Well, yeah, but... Iridis heterochromia, it's more common in cats than humans. He's got this look like he knows he just told a great joke, but there's no punchline from anywhere I can see. What a weirdo. I'm not sure I want to work for a guy like this. Avery, from what it sounds like, we don't got many options. So, we're gonna get that bag, and we can figure it out later. Then again, he hired someone as nice as Landry, so he's got at least some good taste hidden in there. Would I need to know that to get a job here? Avery, please. I just gave away the answer, so I'll let that one slide. Follow me, we'll talk on the 2nd floor. Before he finishes the sentence, he's already 3 steps up the stairs to the balcony. I shake my head a little and follow him. After all, I really need a job. We make our way up to the 2nd floor balcony, which, except for us, is only occupied by those amazing-looking cakes in the display case. Cake. I wonder if I can get a slice on my way out. Avery and I are getting closer to being the same. Graves Graves leans down over the balcony of the cafe and raises his voice to the people below. Or to the cats, I guess, since cats are the only thing I can see from here. Hayes, will you get us some coffee? Is that the chef? I haven't seen anybody here besides him and Landry. Oh, I already had a cup. Is that going to stop you from another? You can't have enough coffee, especially when Hayes is the one making it. Oh, okay. I don't think I've met Hayes. You may have. You might not know it yet. So, is everyone here a cat? Graves folds himself into the slender chair at a corner table. He pushes the opposite chair away with his foot, nudging it just enough to turn it towards me. Come on, sit down. Let's talk. You don't have to be so stiff. Interviews are boring. Make it interesting for the both of us. Oh my god, I would freak out if someone said make it interesting at a job interview. No pressure, huh? Graves sits with this sort of grim pump, like he's sitting in a skull throne and a raven's going to land on his shoulder at any time. Maybe it's more like he's about to roll a die with a lot of sides. I bet he's a nerd. I mean, he did just quote a whole ass passage from a book to us. I don't think that's a loose assumption. I take the seat across from him. Just so you're aware, we aren't starting without coffee. Okay. You can talk, of course. I meant the interview. Okay. At the corner of my eye, I notice this tiny slip of a blonde man standing at the balcony entrance. Ah. Oh, look at those glasses. When did he get here? I didn't hear anybody come up the stairs at all. Is this guy a ghost? Graves looks like the type to hire ghosts. He looks terrified by my shout. I think I scared him more than he scared me. Oh! Gingerly set 2 mugs in front of Graves. Thank you, Hayes, but you should give Avery the other mug. He sounds like he's reminding a child to say thank you. Oh, of course. Hayes glances up at me. Our eyes meet for a millisecond before he suddenly finds something very important to focus on downstairs. He pushes the cup towards me without looking back up. Thank you. Graves' ring clacks against the porcelain of the cup as he takes a drink. Perfect as always. I don't know what I did without your coffee. I think it's supposed to be what I do. Anyway, it's nothing special really, goes Hayes. He talks like it's the first time he's spoken today, quiet and a little hoarse. If that's all, I'll go back to the cats. That's fine. Sorry guys, also I can't do voices, so it's all gonna sound the same. Maybe one day I'll get confident enough to just do the worst accents ever. Hayes slips back down the stairs just as quietly as he arrived. That kid would make a great ninja. I look back down at the coffee. Oh my god, cute! And see a sleepy cat face staring up at me from the phone. I've only ever seen latte art on the internet before. Did Hayes really do this? I take a sip. It's not bad if you like coffee, I guess, but I could really use some sugar. There are packets on the table, but I can't bring myself to ruin the phone cat. Now we can get this going. Let's interview. I'll even start you off easy. What's your favorite breed of cat? That's... Oh my god, okay. Alright, we got Scottish Fold, Siamese, Maine Coon, I don't know, Tabby? My cat? Cats that look like they're wearing tuxedos. Those cats with the stumpy little tails. We're gonna go with Maine Coon. I've always wanted one, but I don't think I would ever be able to handle a Maine Coon on my own. Do you know any other languages? How about ciphers? Ciphers? I speak the language of dance. What marine animal would you say best represents you? What interview is this? Alright, we got orca, penguin, shark, butterfly. Why is butterfly included? Dolphin. Does this determine who I work with? I just want to know. We're gonna go with orca. What genre of music would you use to describe your work ethic? Children sing along. Punk, I'm not dead, just resting. Chiptunes, classically hardworking. On a scale of 1 to 10, rate me as an interviewer. Draculas or teenage wolves? I'll go Draculas. Just kidding with the last one. Interesting. Good. I like interesting people. He leans forward, appraising me with this terrible smirk on his face. He's like the cat who ate the canary. Maybe I don't want to be interesting by his standards, but it feels kind of flattering nonetheless. Thank you. You start tomorrow. Oh, heck yeah. I wonder if I could fail that interview. And we got a Steam achievement. Close that Craigslist tab. Alright, don't run off yet. I have paperwork for you. Oh, yeah, of course. Graves pushes away from the table, coffee cup in hand. He nabs my saucer, even though I'm not quite finished, and slinks down the stairs. He returns as if he'd never left, trading the empty coffee cups for a small stack of papers and a pen. He places them in front of me. So what will my job be? We'll see. Did he hire me with no position in mind? Is that how this guy usually works? I feel like I'm in a daze. Too much information and too much coffee. I take the papers and skim them, signing pretty much anywhere I see an X and a line. You don't read the fine print? Always read the fine print. Always. Especially when it comes to jobs. What's it all for? And why is there so much? Probably taxes and stuff. I don't know. Girl, please. And who cares? I've got a job. It's not the sentiment you should be having. I push the papers back towards Graves and he eagerly scoops them off the table. Perfect. We open at 11, be here at 8. We'll have you help with the morning prep. My displeasure must be pretty apparent because his mouth cracks into a smirk. You can work a later shift after training. You won't have to deal with those cursed mornings for too long. Okay, that's fine. Now go. I have a lot of work to do before tomorrow. Dismissed. You need to get to work fixing that sleep schedule of yours. Okay. He seems lost in his own world now, poring over the paperwork I just filled out. I guess there's all sorts of tax stuff you have to deal with hiring people. Why would he do it so casually? Well, whatever. Not my problem. Avery, we're not that smart. We gotta work on that. I head down the stairs. Landry's back. He looks uncomfortable waiting at the foot of the balcony, but he perks up when he sees me. Oh. So, I'll see you tomorrow, coworker. Oh, congratulations. You can meet everybody else tomorrow. I'll make sure they're all ready for a meeting when you get in. Lua? Lou. Ma'am, this is not the day to be on my desk. Cats, guys. Cats. Move. Ah! Lou. How many people work here? Well, there's me, Graves, of course. You met Hayes, and Finley, Mason, Reese. That's it. It shouldn't take too long to get to know them. Okay, great. I'll see you all tomorrow then. Great. See you. Woohoo! I'm gonna live it up a little. I'm gonna paint this town red. I finally have a job. Nice intro of everyone.
Nightmares go away when you're here. What's your secret? You can tell me. You can trust me.
I wonder if everyone's romanceable or only certain characters. Oh my god, this is just too cute. I got lost and I didn't end up painting anything, but it was a nice walk. As I head home, I get this distinct feeling of being followed. I didn't really know that was a thing that actually happens, but it's hard not to notice when you see some movement out of the corner of your eye. I turn around. A sleek black cat stands in the middle of the road. It sits down when we make eye contact and thumps its tail testily against the pavement. Is this Graves? I guess heterochromia is really pretty common in cats, huh? Lou at Lou. That's not for you. Should I, like, try to bring it to the cafe? They take care of strays there, after all. I should try. I crouch down as slowly as I can and reach out my hand towards the cat, beckoning it. It doesn't move. I make those little smoochy noises that seem to work on some cats. This one doesn't seem terribly impressed. It pins its ears back and it looks away. It's still for a moment before standing and slinking into an alley. Aw, bye, cat. I guess I should just leave this to the professionals. It's time to celebrate. I'm gonna wreck this pizza I grabbed from Pizza Lloyd's on the way home. Oh, pizza sounds great, even though it's 7:30 in the morning. I picked up a can of wet cat food for Mochi from the corner store too. I figure we both deserve a celebration. Mochi, get your fat lump out here. I have good news. No answer or indication he's even in the same room. You know, he never even asked how my day was. I know how to do this. I walk over to his food bowl and crack the lid of the wet food. In a flash, he's at my feet, tail shaking like a rotor behind him. My cats, seriously. Come here, you big moron. I give him a little scratch behind the ears before I dump half the can into his bowl, and the feeding frenzy begins. He acts like I never feed him. Whatever, I'm about to do the same to this pizza. After a quick jaunt to free myself from the shackles of non-pajama clothing, I flop back down on the couch, dinner in hand, laptop in my face. Oh, it looks like there's a new Jelly Donut video. It's a video of her sleeping in a donut box. I love that dumb internet cat. Oh my gosh. She's always doing something ridiculous. I wonder how her owner gets her to do those tricks. The flooring seems familiar. Where are these filmed? Oh my god, let me guess. It's at the cafe. I spend the rest of the evening picking through the video archives. I can feel myself sinking into the bread dough couch cushions. Meow. It's so early. What's his problem? Meow. I bet he just wants the other half of that wet food. This is why I don't get it for him that often. I excavate myself on the couch and do what I can to mitigate the bedhead situation I have going on. What time is it anyway? I grab my phone to check. 7:40? Ah, hell. I'm gonna be late for my first day of work. I take the world's fastest shower, but there's no time to dry my hair. Girl, at that point, I would not have showered. I'll have to hope I run fast enough that the wind resistance will do the job for me. No time to sort through my duffel. I'm just gonna throw on whatever looks cleanest. You don't set out your clothes the night before? Goddamn. It's not like Graves said anything about dress codes, so whatever. Mochi trails me closely, howling more and more insistently along the way. It's like he doesn't care about my punctuality at all. No time to mix the wet food the way he likes it. I dump a scoop of kibble into the bowl on the way out the door. I haven't seen a cat so offended since the one that watched me mess up coffee. They can both deal with it. I can't believe I'm almost late to my first day of work. At my first job, even. What a great impression to leave. Thanks for hiring me, Avery the Flake. I started out in a full sprint to the cafe, but it's only about a 10-minute walk, so it looks like it might not be as bad as I thought. If I run, I can make it in less time. Here it is, a cat's paw. I got a good look at it when I was here yesterday, but it feels totally different when it's your workplace, you know? It's kind of nice to think about. Hey, Avery! Landry peeks his head out from the doorframe and waves me in. I'm surprised by how many people are standing around. Graves, Landry, and Hayes are there, but so are a few others I've never seen. I only see a few cats right now, but they seem utterly disinterested in everything we're doing. We're all piled in a sleep cluster by the window. Aww. I feel a little embarrassed that I'm so disheveled, but I'd rather be on time with wet hair than late and looking perfect. Good. You decided to challenge the morning sun after all. Thanks, Graves. Now that the star is here, we can start this show. Still as weird as yesterday, I see. Caught another sucker, boss. That's esteemed co-worker to you, Reese. You just keep collecting these strays. And before we get too far, everybody should introduce themselves to Avery. Avery, we've already met and you know Graves. Did you meet Hayes yesterday? Briefly, hello, Hayes. Hello. Oh my god, Hayes, stop. He looks like he's going to try to slip between the cracks in the tile. Aw, poor guy. How does a guy like this handle a job that deals with people? Hayes is a great barista. He's a great help in the kitchen, but he likes to spend a lot of time with the cats too. Hayes flashes me a quick look. The side of his mouth upturns ever so slightly like he's trying to smile, but he's out of practice. I reach out to shake his hand. He's practically bracing for impact. Oh! Before I reach him, a bright light flashes at the corner of my vision. What? Is that a camera? Oops, sorry, sweetie. I thought I turned the flash off. I whip my head to the other side of the lineup. The girl on the end is aiming her phone directly at me. Sorry, don't mind me. I just want to commemorate our new employee. I'm Finley, and I take care of social media. I love her outfit. I love the green. I like Candid, so I'll try again later when you've forgotten about it. Finley is also... Graves! I know what you're going to say. Don't ruin the surprise. Oh my god, what is that blush? What surprise? Graves lets out a soft bark of a laugh. Alright, alright. You tell Avery whenever you're ready. Thank you. Two in the middle of the lineup look beyond unimpressed. One is the smart mouth guy, Reese. And the other looks like someone I wouldn't want to mess with. Finley puts her hand on the shoulder of the tough-looking woman standing next to her. Since she's not going to introduce herself, this is Mason. She's our head chef. Oh my god! Cool. I love Mason. All of them look great. Or our only chef, I guess. Well, nice to meet you both. Mason goes, yeah. Finley reaches up and places her hand against the back of Mason's head. She pushes her hand forward, forcing Mason to nod. I'm amazed Mason is putting up with this. Wow, that's the most you've spoken all day. She likes you already, Avery. Oh gosh. Mason makes a quick little noise that could either be a laugh or a grunt. Maybe it was both. How kind of you all to save the best for last. I'm Reese, and I'm the one you'll be answering to after Graves, so you better stay on my good side. Oh, God. I could have sworn Landry was second in command here, so I don't know what this kid's talking about. I didn't even see him at all during the interview yesterday. I'm on cat detail today, but don't think that means I won't be keeping an eye on you. Cat detail. He must mean taking care of the cats. Obviously. I'm learning quickly. I don't know why the second in command would be so eager about telling me he's gonna clean litter boxes today. Right? Maybe it's a weird status thing here. Ew. I'll be on my best behavior then, I guess. Good. Sorry, my cats are racing up and down the hallway. Okay, that should be everybody then. Avery, you'll be training with me today. I hope that's okay. Landry, always. That's fine with me. Looks like I'm no longer needed. I have other work to do. You know where to find me. Bye, Graves. Miss you. Graves slinks to the back of the cafe. I think I can hear footsteps on creaky stairs. Mason and Hayes disappear after him. Avery, did you have breakfast? We're going to have something to eat before work if you'd like to join us. It's tradition. That sounds great. I fed my cat, but I forgot to feed myself. Reese has already seated himself at the long booth seating along the wall. He scoots two of the tables together, and Landry pulls over another chair. Great, just sit and relax. Mason's just finishing up breakfast. I move to take a seat, but Finley blocks my path. Avery, before you sit down, I have a question for you. Sure, what's up? Okay, is that... Her voice drops almost conspiratorially. She leans in to whisper, "Oh my god, Kai!" But, hey, whoa! Whoa! I don't know what's gotten into them today. Maybe he's also excited about talking to cat people. Scare the crap out of me. She leans in and whisper, "That's an Akia shirt, isn't it? He's my favorite too." A what? Akia? From Blast Zone? From what? Look, you don't have to play dumb. I get it. No, I really have no idea what this is. Is that like a show? Is this shirt from something? Oh, no. Never mind, don't worry about it. Aw, Finley, no. But now you got my interest. What is Blast Zone? I don't know if it would be your type of game after all. Oh, it's like a game. I like games. Try me. Well, it's a story about men's passions clashing in a life or death struggle. Sounds dangerous. Oh, it is. But it's also romantic. I think me and Finley would get along in real life. Romantic, like love blooming on the battlefield, that type of thing. Yeah, I think you do get it. Maybe I'll lend it to you sometime. If you prove yourself worthy. I'm not really sure what that involves, but sure. Okay. She gives me a grin and a wink and then takes a seat at the table next to Reese. I don't know why we couldn't have this conversation sitting down, by the way. I noticed that somebody set the table while I was talking to Finley. Mason and Hayes should be out in a minute, Avery, goes Landry. Come sit down. Sure. Where should I sit, though? What if there are some unspoken rules about the sort of thing I'm placing? You never know with new groups. Landry answers the conundrum for me by beckoning to the seat between him and Finley. Quietly, I take the seat. Mason emerges from the back with a large tray balanced atop each hand. Dang, Mason looks good in that apron. One tray has a giant stack of French toast, the other is some kind of egg thing. Aw, thank you, Cece, for the resub and for your 2-month streak. God, has it really been that long already? Holy shit, Cece. God damn, I feel like I made affiliate last week, not like goddamn month ago. Oh my gosh. Whoa, goes Avery. I had no idea how hungry I was until now. She sets the trays down in front of us and then returns to the kitchen. I hope she gets back soon because I'm about to be on that egg thing like Moshi on wet food. What? I just realized you looking real cute today. What the hell? Meow meow. Cece. I slept in the braids that I wore yesterday, and then I just brushed them out. So that's the only thing different. I don't know what you're talking about. So Mason and Hayes are bringing in coffee. They set the cups in the... I actually don't know how to pronounce it. Carafe? I'm gonna move on the table and take their seats. Hayes' butt barely hits the chair before the others start to dig in. I'm a little afraid that I'll lose my hand in the fray if I try to jump in now, but I'm so hungry. Landry reaches out an arm from behind a fortress of French toast slices. He lightly bats at Reese's hand as it reaches for the syrup pitcher. Save some for Avery, goes Landry. Reese, calm down. You're the one stealing all the food. Landry goes, I haven't taken any more than usual. Breakfast is important. While everyone shouts and chatters across the table, I help myself to a bit of everything. I'm not used to eating a real breakfast, especially one that didn't come out of a microwave, so I'm going to savor this. As I eat my microwave breakfast sandwich. Wow, this is amazing. Mason, what is this egg thing? Mason's eyebrows shoot up. She looks at me like I grew another nose. Frittata. Ooh. Is that like a souffle? It looks like it'd be really hard to make. Mason goes, just eggs and vegetables in a pan. Still, I know I wouldn't be able to make anything like that. It's really nice to have a real breakfast. What do you usually eat, Avery? Goes Finley. Mostly cold pizza or toaster tarts, I guess, if I remember to get them. Man, we don't have a good diet here, Avery. We should, fix that. Mason glares just like I just knocked her plate on the floor. She stares directly at me, through me, with a hard look in her eyes. You eat here now. Always. Mason's like, not on my watch. No more horrible diet for you. That's over with. You know what, Mason? You've now made it to my heart. You got this. Can I still have pizza sometimes? Not for breakfast. Ever. I can hear Finley and Reese snickering. Okay, but other times are still okay, right? Mason rolls her eyes and goes back to her coffee. Reese stares up at me between bits of French toast. Avery, when we're done, we need to talk about dress code. Oh, Reese, don't start this again, goes Landry. Shh, it's an important part of new employee orientation. Landry passes a positively pained look at Reese. He glances at me, but a poke to the ribs from Finley sends him staring back at his plate. Landry, you're such a mama bird sometimes. Lighten up. Avery, goes Reese, look at this place. We take our visual presentation very seriously here. Y'all are in different outfits, please. Mason gives another grunt. Hayes places his empty plate and cup on Mason's plate and takes the stack into the back with the urgency of a tactical retreat. Smart man, Hayes. Graves and I expect a certain level of decor with the waitstaff. Is this about my outfit? I woke up a little late, so... No, this is about uniforms. Mason pushes her chair away from the table with enough force that it wobbles briefly on two legs. She stands and takes my plate in one fell swoop. Opening soon, time to get ready. She picks up the now empty cast iron skillet with one hand and balances a few of the other plates on top. That looks heavy, but she's holding it like it's nothing. Damn, strong too? Mason, please. Come on. She stares me down and gestures to the back door with a head nod before she heads into the kitchen. Don't think you can run off so easily, Avery. You'll get written up if you don't have your uniform. You know what? Hayes also seems terrified of me, so we'll talk to Reese. He seems pretty serious about this. Maybe I should blow him off because he looks so young. Maybe he's secretly as old as Graves or something. Uniforms, but nobody else is wearing uniforms. They just haven't changed yet, or they don't need them. Only the waitstaff wear the uniforms, and you'll be waiting tables with Landry today. Yeah, but Landry doesn't have a uniform. Reese glances over his shoulder towards Landry, who's made himself busy straightening out the tables in the dining area. He doesn't appear to have heard either of us, or he's just ignoring us. That's because we don't have a uniform in his size. Yet, at least. Someday he won't have an excuse anymore. Come on, Avery, I bet you'll look cute in a uniform, goes Finley. I can't help but feeling a bit itchy about this. Reese rummages around in a drawer by the back door and pulls out some kind of black, orange, and white lace thing. Oh? That can't be it, right? This looks like it should be your size. Reese, how do you know what my size is? I don't like this. Now come on. Dumps a pile of lace and fabric in my hands and then pushes me towards what I assume is the bathroom. I pause in front of the door and give Reese a baleful look. Oh, come on, at least try it. Oh, God. No wonder Finley's there. She wants to take a fucking picture. Dear God. Do I get to see the lace thing? Is this appropriate for people to see me in? I'll humor him. Alarm bells are going off my head, but what's the harm? I'll look a little silly. Hell, I might even end up looking cute. You know what? I like that confidence. Alright, just give me a second. Good answer, goes Reese. He seems pleased, but I'm a little irked by the smug sense of victory he's oozing. I close the bathroom door behind me and lay out the uniform. Yikes. This is even worse than I thought. Oh, it's too late to turn back now. I put the uniform on. At least I think I put it on properly. I can't tell if these bows are supposed to go in the front or the back. I catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror and then decide it's better not to make eye contact with my reflection. I want to see it. I crack open the door and I'm met with Reese and Finley's eager faces. That is cute. I would never wear it, but it's cute. Finley holds up her phone. I knew that's why Finley is there. I knew it. The flash doesn't go off this time. I told you I'd get a candid. You look so regal. Really, I can't believe you'd fall for such an obvious prank. Yep, you got me. Come over and take a look, Landry. Reese turns to beckon to Landry, who quickly mumbles an excuse to himself and disappears upstairs. It's a pity neither of you were here when Landry wore it. He was bursting out of the thing. I did not need that imagery. It looked absolutely ridiculous. I think it's cute, goes Finley. I'd wear that uniform. I know you would. That's why I can't trust you. Where did this even come from? Reese's lips curl in disgust. Graves, he should stick to interior design and never step into fashion again. Of course Graves was into fashion at some point. He tried to get me to wear that, you know. I told him he could keep this Halloween fever dream. If Graves designed it, I'm surprised he doesn't have a hooded cloak and a raven or something. Ha! Don't let him hear you say that. He might make some additions. I think the less we mention this thing, the better. You're required to wear that today, by the way. Nope. Just for a little bit. Nope. Oh, I think you should. I closed the bathroom door behind me and I can't get that uniform off fast enough. And I got an achievement, Pumpkin Patch Kid. Worth it. Mostly because I got the bow Mostly because the bow got stuck. I never felt so good to be back at my trusty old digs. I open the door and Reese and Finley have already scattered. I don't know where the uniform is supposed to go, so I just leave it folded up on the bathroom sink. Well, that's rude to leave it there. I guess I should find where Landry ran off to. He's training me today, after all. I think he went upstairs. I head over to the foot of the staircase, but a cat has taken station right in my path. I cannot read this morning. Gosh darn it. It's sleeping belly up, stretched out to nearly the whole width of the step. Aw, cute. That's really cute, but that's a dangerous place to sleep. It doesn't dignify me with a response. Instead, the fat orange cat shimmies in place to settle itself even more. Gently, I nudge it to see if I can get the cat to move. Someone's gonna trip on you if you don't move. That's not gonna be fun for either of you. It opens one eye into a thin slit, then makes a murmuring noise and flicks its tail. This little tiger isn't going anywhere, is it? Are all the cats here this spoiled? Guess I'll have to pick it up and move it myself. Okay, enjoy your food. I hope you get something good. Which reminds me I should take another bite of mine. I lean over to scoop it up, but as I do, a tiny orange and white bobtail cat whizzes. Thank you for the hydrate, Chrissy Critter. Everyone hydrate. I'll actually just drink my water instead of my apple juice. But yeah, everyone else should hydrate. It stops on the step below the sleeping cat, then raises one paw and bats the other cat squarely on the forehead. The sleeping cat wakes up and hops to his feet. It looks angry. Am I going to have to break up a cat fight? Hey, you two. The bobtail flattens its ears and stares intently at the orange cat. They both perk up when they hear a voice from above. Is Hash Brown sleeping on the stairs again? Goes Landry. The orange cat, Hash Browns, I guess, trots away. Good name. Landry works his way down the stairs, eyes on the bobtail kitten. Was it really necessary to smack him? You should be nice. The bobtail turns its head away in a wide arc, almost as if it's giving an okay, whatever in response. It lazily struts over to the windowsill and takes up sentry. That cat's name is Hash Browns? Yeah. Graves names all the cats here. He comes up with some interesting ones. What are some of their names? Well, at the moment there's Ramona, Shinsuke, Kotik, Owl, Bramble Pelt, now Hisa, Valentine, Marina, Ein, Junta, Jam Band. What a cat named Jam Band. And so on. Holy crap. Which one was that bobtail? Oh, his face falls. Why does he look so nervous? Why don't you ask Reese later? That's suspicious. Huh. Is that his cat? Did he name it or something? Is it a bad name? No, Grace should have told you about... let's get to work. It's time to open. Landry isn't having any more of this. He walks past me to the front door without a glance. He unlocks it and flips the sign from closed to open. And ta-da! Your first day at Cat Spa has begun. And nobody's here. This is a little anticlimactic. Yeah, the mornings are usually pretty slow. It might pick up later. Dang, it didn't. How long have I been here, though? The fact that it's dark outside. How long is this shift? I didn't at all day. Sure, a few people came in and Landry had me wait their tables while he supervised. It went pretty well and I made a couple bucks in tips, but that was it. Finley came down a couple times to check in and I saw Mason and Hayes every time I went into the kitchen, but I didn't see Reese at all. Reese's bobtailed cat on the hand was all over the place. I think I see why he'd take a shine to this one. They're both complete hams. So the bobtailed cat is Reese, I'm guessing. Not that I mind that it was slow, it just meant I got to play with the cats more. There are like 10 of them here? Maybe? I can't get a solid count on them. They seem to vanish sometimes. Looks like there are a lot of areas around here for them to hide. Thank you for your help today, Avery, goes Landry. Landry, Finley, and I just finished wiping down the tables. Mason was gone before the cafe closed. I don't know where Hayes went. So, how'd you like it? Is it always this quiet? I mean, not that I'm complaining. Not always. Tomorrow should be busier for sure. I've got plans. Oh, we should get here early then, huh? Don't say that like you aren't always early. Oh, I have to come in earlier? Don't worry too much about it, Avery. Just show up at your regular time. Okay, thanks. I can't imagine what busy means here. What, like 6 people in here at the same time? I've got a little more work I want to do on the blog, so you all go ahead. I'll close up if Graves doesn't get here to do it. Oh, thank you, goes Landry. Avery, you can head out. Thanks. Are you leaving now? I could walk with you. I'll be out in a bit. You go on ahead. Oh, all right. See you all tomorrow. Night. All right. The door closes behind me with a jingle. I have a job. My coworkers are pretty cute. I get to play with cats. Honestly, dream job right there. And if this works out, I might be able to afford a place of my own soon. I don't think... How much are they paying you if you can afford to live on your own? Wait until my parents hear about this. Oh god. I'm feeling pretty good right now. I can't help giving a little celebratory fist bump. I think I just heard someone snort a laugh behind me. I thought I said that pretty quietly. I turn around to see who it is, but there's nobody there but a cat. 2 cats, actually. Cats from the cafe. Reese's cat and the Siamese cat, to be precise. Is the Siamese, Hayes? I wonder. I'm so curious. Crap, how did they get outside? Did I let them out when I left? This is real bad. I'm pretty sure one of the first rules of working at a cat cafe is to do not lose the cats. They're not looking at me anymore. Now's my chance. I start creeping towards both cats. If I move too suddenly, I might spook them. I'll only make it a few steps before I see the bobtail's ears swivel back to face me. Without turning the rest of his head, it takes a springing leap and heads down one fork in the road. The Siamese cat continues down the same path, as casual as anything. I can't get them both, but I need to get at least one of them. I better decide who to go after. Probably the Siamese, because I don't think I could catch Reese's cat. The bobtail's clearly onto me, but the Siamese cat hasn't picked up on it yet. My best chance right now is probably following the Siamese. It's gotten kind of far down the path. I better pick up my pace to catch up. I try to mimic those long strides Landry always takes to cover more ground, but that doesn't work out so well. Jogging's gonna be easier. Or not. My feet are falling harder on the ground and the cat notices it's going faster now, so I better pick up the pace. I break out into a full run to follow him. He definitely knows I'm there now, but it doesn't matter. I have bigger legs, so I'm gonna catch up sooner or later. Pretty good runner. I finally close the gap between us. Suddenly, Cat screeches to a halt and turns around to face me. Avery, stop it. What? Why are you chasing me? Because you got out. Wait, what am I saying? What are you saying? How are you saying? It's me. Me? Hayes. I knew it was Hayes. I called it. As I ripped out the goddamn headphone cord, I got too excited, guys. Last I checked, Hayes was a guy with glasses. You didn't seem like the pranking type, Hayes. The Hayes cat is puffing up like a dusting brush. I feel bad this cat's getting caught up in whatever shenanigans they're trying to put me through right now. This seems like it should be against work procedure. He's telling the truth, Avery. The voice comes behind me. I whirl out and see Landry, but he's not there. Down here. I readjust my gaze downward. Oh, come on. No, this isn't a joke, Avery. I love this so much. Landry cat takes a few steps past me and sits down in front of the Hayes cat. Even as a Maine Coon, his gait is long. Of course, Landry's a Maine Coon. No, come on. No. Graves didn't tell you? Tell me what? That you're all secret cats? That doesn't make any sense. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I'm sorry, Avery. I thought he told you. Is that why you're acting weird? You were keeping something this bonkers a secret? It's not easy to talk about. Whenever we leave the cafe grounds, we turn into cats. Oh, interesting. So it's not changeable. I mean, I guess it could be changeable by will if Reese turned into a cat to take care of the other cats. But the fact that if they leave the cafe, they turn into cats, interesting. I'm surprised to hear Hayes pipe up, of all people. All cats. Cat people? I began around the time we started work here. Graves calls it a curse. A curse? A curse? This is too much. Though, I don't know if everyone thinks of it that way. But wait, is everyone at the cafe a secret cat? Yes. Graves too? Nobody has seen him as a cat, but it seems safe to assume. Am I going to turn into a cat too? Landry isn't even looking at me anymore. He's avoiding my eye contact as hard as he can. Hayes does the same. Neither answers. I'm going to turn into a cat? Oh, come on. Sorry, Avery. Maybe you could stop it. We don't know what causes the curse. Maybe if you talk to the others tomorrow. Yeah, okay. Sure, why not? Let's have a whole cat council. We can invite Hash Browns too. Is he also a person? I see the fur between Hayes' shoulder raising on end in a little ridge. Seeing that takes the wind out of my sails a little bit. Yeah, alright. I'm too tired for this. This better be a weird dream or something. A weird work-induced hallucination. Sorry, Avery. Not listening to Talking Cats anymore. Bye. What a thing. Like, I bet you it was in the fucking paperwork that Avery did not goddamn read. But still, to not even say it verbally, to be like, yeah, guys, if you work here, you're gonna end up cursed and become a cat, and you won't ever be able to, like, leave as a person ever again. Cool. Sun's barely gone down, but the capital letter done with today. This is too much. Don't forget the good food this time. The canned stuff. Eh? Someone just say something? There's nobody here but Mochi. Oh my god. Oh, for crap's sake. I find him standing next to the food bowl, looking at me with those expectant eyes. I gently nudge him with my foot. Did you just say that? Mrrr. Nope. Nope, I'm done. I dump the rest of the canned food into the bowl and scurry out of the kitchen. Then I dump myself in bed. I don't even want to think about it right now. I'm gonna sleep in a real bed for once. Maybe sleeping on that couch so much is messing with my head. Sleeping on a couch is so uncomfortable. I could never. I don't usually close the door, but I think it's a good idea tonight. I don't want Mochi whispering to me in my sleep. I wake up early enough to surprise myself. This is gross. Who does this? Not me, who woke up at 6 a.m. this morning. At least I slept fairly well, all considered. My cheeks hurt, kind of like I'm getting one of those real powerful zits. Just when I have a job where I see people all day. What perfect timing. I kick my legs free of the big blankets and roll off the side of the bed with my usual grace. God, this thing feels gross. I don't have any acne stuff with me here, but maybe Aunt Wendy has something I can put on it. Oh no. I turned it over to the vanity to assess the damage. That's not as it. That is a whisker. There is a whisker growing out of my face. Oh, gross. It won't come out. I thought at first maybe it was Mochi's and it got stuck up there, but nope. Growing out of my face. I tried to pluck it. That was probably one of the worst ideas I've ever had. Now I know just how sensitive cat whiskers are. Is this really how the curse starts? I've been pacing around too long. I gotta go to work, but how am I supposed to leave the house like this? What if someone sees me? I guess I could try to cover it with something. I dig around a bit and find some dust mask under the sink. Maybe that'll do the trick. I pretend I have a cold or something. Or not, because trying to put it on feels really awkward against my face. I'm at a loss here. I'd call one of the staffers, but I didn't get their numbers yesterday. I guess it'd be hard to use a cell phone as a cat anyway. I'll just have to go to the cafe and hope someone's there to ask. I didn't run into anybody on my way to the cafe yesterday, but knowing my luck, there will be a whole crowd or something. I keep my head down and walk quickly. Jeez, my face itches. I hope that another one isn't coming in. The thought is enough to make me pick up my pace. Running to work is going to be a theme for me. Maybe it'll keep me in shape. I just hope it can keep my human shape too. Why are there so many people milling around the front of the cafe today? This is exactly what I was dreading. It's like they showed up specifically to look at the magical mutated cat person. As I approach the cafe, the whisker falls off, like a dead leaf or something. Oh, that's good. Look at it just flutter to the floor. I lean down to pick it up. If I hadn't seen it happen, I would have thought it fell off one of the cats. This is stupid. This is so stupid. My eyes start to sting. I can't tell if I should be mad or crying or both. This is just really, really stupid and I don't want to deal with it. I kick the door open with my foot, but it's actually pretty heavy, so it just sort of nudges open. Where the hell is Graves? Looks like most of them are already here. They're already setting the table for breakfast like this is just a regular normal day where nobody grows cat whiskers. Oh, Avery! I don't think he's in yet. What's the matter? This is the matter. This whole dumb situation. Probably can't see the whisker waving around, but I don't care. He knows what I'm talking about. Oh, is that yours? Goes Finley. What kind of cat are you? I'm not any kind of cat. I'm a people. We really couldn't say I'm... Jeez. I can't believe this. Oh, come on, Avery, goes Reese. You should have known this was going to happen. How the hell was I supposed to know? Sounds like somebody here didn't read her contract. No, she fucking didn't, and I called it. The safe areas and other tips are mentioned in the welcome pamphlet. What contract? You signed some paperwork when you started, right? Yeah. Well, how can you be so chill about this? We work for an evil dungeon lord who's turning us all into cats. I don't think they're called dungeon lords. Avery, none of us are happy about it either. We're doing what we can. There's gotta be more you could be doing. Where's Graves? He may be upstairs, but I don't know. I remember hearing Graves going up some creaky steps yesterday. Maybe that's his office or something? Whatever it is, that room's gonna be missing a door after I kick it off its hinges. I storm toward the back of the cafe. The steps must be back here somewhere. Hayes and Mason are in the kitchen. Hayes is gawking, and even Mason's got an eye on me. Avery, where are you going? Goes Hayes. I've had enough of this. I gotta give him a piece of my mind. What? This curse crap! The others trail me into the kitchen. What am I? The cat herder? Avery, chill out, goes Finley. You aren't all mad about it. Most of us signed up for it on purpose. It's done some good things for some of us. Well, I'm mad about it. I'm mad as hell. Turning into a cat won't do jack for me. I know you're mad, but it's not Graves' fault. He does a lot to help us. We owe him. I don't owe him a damn thing. Seriously, Avery, shouting at our boss isn't going to change anything. There's nothing we can do about it right now. Let's just sit down and let's talk about it. Oh, well, I'm not quitting. Gotta fall in love with someone. I guess I see what you mean. Now come on, don't be such a salty caramel latte. Goddamn, Finley. Puts her arm around my shoulder. I try shrinking away, but she just redoubles her efforts. I've never had someone be so forceful about comforting me. You like donuts, right? How about jelly donuts? What does that have to do with anything? I just have to show you that this cat curse isn't all bad. She gives me a quick wink and a punch on the shoulder. Go sit down at the table. I'll be out to show you in a sec. This is so stupid. The frustration festers in the pit of my stomach, and now I don't even have anywhere to put it. I feel another hand slap me gently between the shoulder blades. What is it with these people? This time it's Mason. Didn't eat yet, right? No, I've been freaking out about this all morning. How am I supposed to eat? She doesn't lift her hand. I can feel it like a weight on my back. Stop sulking and sit down. Eat. Yes, mother. Mason be mothering. Is that comfort or a threat? Good food calms you down. She gives me a firm but gentle push towards the dining area. It's like being scooted forward by a steel pillar. I might as well go sit down. I return to the front of the cafe and plop down in the chair at the head of the table. After all that following everybody was doing before, nobody's bothering to come back out yet. Maybe they think I can use the space to cool off. It feels a little like I'm in timeout. First out of the kitchen is Hayes, of all people. He tiptoes up and delicately sets a small teacup down in front of me. Aw, Hayes. It's chamomile and lavender tea. It can help with stress. I drink it sometimes when I am overwhelmed too. Hayes, you sweetheart. Stop. Hayes flinches a bit when I look up at him. I pick up the teacup and hold it up to my face. It smells lovely, at least. He looks at me with his eyebrows upturned until I take a sip. When I oblige, I see what he means. This is pretty calming. I let out a deep sigh. I can feel my shoulders slump a bit. No tea is that magical. I'm sorry. He seems relieved that I've approved. He takes it as permission to sit and takes the seat next to me. You know, I get anxious a lot. You probably guessed that though, huh? Some things help me out, like the tea, but I think the thing that helps me the most is being a cat. I know that must sound blah, 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 words. I know that must sound pretty stupid, but it's nice to have somewhere to go. I like that I can curl up in a tiny corner and nothing is expected of me. It helps me a lot. So that really does sound stupid, but that's what we mean when we aren't mad about it. No, I think I get what you're saying. I don't agree, but I get it. Thanks. He doesn't even know what to say. He's just sort of staring down at the table and picking the pieces off the paper napkin in front of him. Do you hate being around people? Huh? I mean, why would you work at a place where you're around people all the time if they make you nervous? Oh. Ooh, we got a little gallery photo. Oh, they say it's like a muscle. You have to work on talking to people to get better at it. So I thought I'd try it, but... So you jumped right into the deep end. I guess so. Hey, do I make you nervous too? What? I mean, I don't want to make you nervous. You can talk to me whenever you like. If you want to, I don't know, practice or something. Oh. Thanks. Of course. That's what coworkers are for, right? I guess so. Well, that's a start, I suppose. Esteemed patrons, goes Finley. May I have your attention, please? Especially you, Avery. Where's her voice even coming from? Down here, kiddo. Look down and your jelly donut? I knew it. It's me, a real-life internet sensation. You're so surprised. You should see the look on your face right now. Wow, so you've really capitalized on this curse, huh? I just started making videos this way to have fun with the situation. Who knew it would make me a celebrity? I'll give you my autograph later if you'd like. No, I'm fine. She gives me my leg a playful pat and then gives me a wink. You're so starstruck. I am not. You so are. I bet you spend a lot of time on the internet. I bet you know all about me. No. You're blushing. Why would I be blushing about a cat? That's so funny though. I'll cut this shtick both of you. Reese saunters up, serving platter in hand. He nudges Finley aside with his foot, scooting her a good distance from the table. Rude. Are you over your temper tantrum, Avery? Well, I almost was, but then you had to come in here and call it a temper tantrum. No sense of humor, like I said. Hey, I have a sense of humor. I put on that dumb fucking outfit for you. He reaches over my shoulder and sets a plate of pancakes down in front of me. Finley, go change back. I don't want your dirty feet on the table. God, I'm gonna sneak nip into your clothes next time you're on cat detail. Despite her threat, Finley saunters off, tail flicking into the break room. She returns a moment later and plops down in the seat across from me, but not before grabbing another stack of pancakes from Reese. She's already digging into her food when Mason comes from the kitchen and takes her usual seat. Landry follows close behind her with another tray of pancakes, and the rest of the table pounces on their breakfast prey. How are you feeling, Avery? Better, I guess. I'm glad to hear it, goes Landry. We didn't mean to spring this on you, but I think we all forgot how confusing it all was at the start. I know I assumed you already knew what was happening. So am I the only one who didn't read the contract? Did it say like, hey, I'm gonna turn you into cats or something? Not in so many words at least, says Reese. But of course we all read it, right? Wow, the varying degrees of sheepishness going around this table right now. Nope. I didn't really understand the safe zones talk and things, goes Landry. I thought it was about safety protocol, but I didn't ask. Hayes shrugs and looks intently at the maple syrup pooled on his plate, which I'm choosing to interpret as no. I skimmed it. I got the potential for great power, but at a price part. But the specifics. Oh my god, all of you, goes Reese. See, Reese and I are on the same wavelength right now. Because like, what do you mean? If you don't understand something, don't sign it. Oh gosh. No wonder I'm the one in charge here. The point is, Avery, we don't want you to feel like you're alone. We've tried finding out more about it, but we all hit dead ends. Yeah, you can't exactly wiki how to cure a cat curse. Well, you can, but the results are, well, they're from the internet. Why don't you just ask him? Oh yeah, I did, but he said something like, we are but actors on the stage of life, and we have been cast in the drama of this cafe. That sounds like something he would say, goes Reese. And you bought that? But everybody just sorts of nods and agrees with Reese. Wow. But we're all in this together, goes Landry. What is this, High School Musical? We're like teammates now, and we can figure it out with or without Graves. Y'all are so positive for this. I mean, if I was to be turned into a cat without permission, I would not be happy. But like, and also being trapped to the radius of a cafe for a human form would not like. But if I could be like a familiar and change like wild shape or something, I would be cool with that. Without limitations. We can do this. I raise my fork, pancake piece still attached like a musketeer giving a salute. I get varying nods and murmurs of agreement, but nobody follows my example. I thought we could have made this a thing. Reese goes, what we need to figure out first is crowd management. Jelly donut days are rough, and we need to be ready. I think I should spend time with Mason. Tell her in the kitchen, of course. Hayes too, goes Mason. I'm okay with that. We need you both to come out to help us from time to time too. Can't spare anyone besides Finley for cat detail today. You know how these days go, no cat breaks. Sorry, Hayes. I know. Avery will be in the main two covering the floor. Hayes and Reese will be out from time to time if we get really swamped, and Grace should be by later today to help us out. It might be a bit hectic, so I hope you're ready. Mission accepted. This sounds exciting. I bet this place is fun when it's busy. Yeah, some of the people who come by are so cute. Just wait until you see the kids. This little girl had a jelly donut shirt she made herself. Oh, that's so cute. I think you'd look cute in a jelly donut shirt too. Oh my god, Finley, please. Are you trying to get me to join your fan club or something? I don't have one, but if you want to manage it. No, that's your loss. Mason, are you ready? This is going to be a long day for you. I like a challenge, goes Mason. Now finish eating so we can get back to work. Yes, ma'am. Reese shovel's one last pancake in his mouth and without even finishing chewing, grabs his plate and hurries after Mason. Hayes at least manages some grace in his exit. I better go get ready too. My public awaits. Finley hands me her plate and dramatically flicks her hair away from her face like a starlet in a photo shoot. She disappears into the back as well. Alright, Avery, drink your coffee because it's time to get energetic. Yeah. Alright, good, because if you look outside the cafe and around the corner... Oh man, is that why there's so many people out front? Yep. I better chug this coffee then. Well, better get pumped. And oh boy, did it become busy fast. There was a crowd of people as soon as we opened the door, and they're all clamoring to see the internet sensation, Jelly Donut. They pour in like a leak in a ship's hull. Landry tells me that sometimes we have to cap the number of people allowed in at a time, but it's not that bad yet. Landry, hopefully the numbers stay down until Graves gets back. We'll need the crowd control in the afternoon. Where the heck is he anyway? I'm sure he has a lot to deal with. There's a lot more to managing a restaurant than what goes on the inside, I'm sure. He always comes to help out sooner or later. They're all so chill about Graves. It's crazy. It makes me wonder how long they've been there. Like, why are we not asking these kinds of questions? I'm having a lot of trouble picturing Graves waiting tables. Maybe he wears that uniform Reese is so obsessed with. Okay, I don't have time to sit here daydreaming about that. There are tables to wait. Boy, there are a lot of orders for donuts and coffee today. I didn't even know that was on the menu. I guess it's pretty on point to offer donuts on a day where Jelly Donut is in the cafe, but somehow I hadn't expected it. I don't see them in the pastry case. Maybe they're still in the back? I better go check. Hey Mason, are there donuts back here? Oh yeah, there are. A whole stack of them and they're still warm. Aw, there are those cakey donuts that are so good too. I shouldn't be hungry after such a big breakfast, but they look amazing. The coast is clear. I don't see Mason and Hayes aren't even in the room. I could just... No. Get it together, Avery Gray. Don't steal inventory on a busy day. Like donuts, huh? Of course you do. Oh, I didn't hear her come up behind me, but there she is. Mason looms over me and rests her arm across my shoulders. Oh yeah, these look really good too. I'll make you some later. Aww. You're so busy though. You don't have to do that. You turning down my generosity? No, I didn't mean. Relax, joke. Oh, sorry. How am I supposed to tell with her? She's so hard to read. Now stop wasting my time. It's busy out there. We're right. Mason dumps a tray of plates in my hand, then shoos me out of the kitchen. I bring the plates to their respective tables. I'm getting really good at this wait staff stuff. Oh, thank goodness you're back, Avery. We're so swamped. Avery to the rescue. There's still a bit much. It's like we're under a waterfall of people who want to see Jelly Donut or something like that. I don't know. I'm too busy to think of a good metaphor. Finley's loving it though. Look at her just smug for the camera. Ah, and there they go again. Someone else trying to put their donut on her head. Excuse me, please read the rules. We can't let customers bring food to the cat play area. Fine, whatever. Goes the customer. Geez, you see something on the internet, you think it's okay to do it in real life? Some people. Someone better talk to that kid about these bad habits she's encouraging in people. The offending customer has already vanished back to his table, but now there are 3 people who've taken his place. We need more babysitters. One at a time, please, goes Reese. No flash photography. Oh, thank goodness. Reese and Hazer are back out to help corral the crowds. Reese is taking a spot at the door as the world's tiniest bouncer, and Hayes is taking someone's order. Which reminds me, I better get back to work too. We're in the final stretch, but dang, is this exhausting. Pockets are bursting with tits, but it's not much consolation if I feel like I'm never gonna leave this place. I could really use a break. Hey. What's she doing out here? Does she need a break too? I suppose I shouldn't be too selfish. I'm not the only one working my butt off here. Get in here, goes Mason. It's not a request so much as a command. I better go see what's up. Yes, dear. Following. Did some kind of baking bomb go off in here? We're all taking turns busting tables, but this crowd hasn't left much time to deal with dishes and cooking utensils. I need your help. And here I thought you didn't trust me in the kitchen. I don't, smartass. I need coffee. Yeah, me too. No, we're out. We're low on beans. Get them from the basement right around the corner. I'm swamped. Oh, duh. Yeah, of course. Just a sec, I'll get them. I've never been in the basement before. It's probably not a great idea to get someone to help me out, but dark spaces kind of creep me out. This is a restaurant, not a haunted house, and I'm not some scaredy cat. It should be fine. Here goes nothing. Holy crap, Graves. Oh my god. What is all this shit? I try to give you the benefit of the doubt and this happens. This isn't a restaurant storehouse, it's a Halloween surplus store. Is that? It is. There's a curio full of model skeletons. What the hell? What's he got padlocked in that cabinet? Do I want to know? Probably not. Yikes, I better get out of here and go back upstairs quickly before I get attacked by a giant toad. I find a giant bag of unground coffee beans, so I'm sure I can just barely lift myself, but more interesting is the book that's resting on top of it. With its worn leather cover embossed with silver swirlies in the shape of a cat, it looks like a spell book or something. It's probably Graves' diary. I'm so curious. It wouldn't hurt to take a peek, right? What the heck? I don't get this at all. It's all written in code or something. This is all nonsense. Wait a second. Why is my name in here? Ew, is Graves writing about me in his diary? Why would Graves leave a diary in the goddamn basement? Avery, please. Common sense here. Avery, goes Mason. Ooh, she sounds mad. Now's not a good time to start reading. The book is real tiny and fits just right in my hoodie. I'm gonna look through this when I get home. It's probably nothing, but after seeing my name in it, how could I resist taking it home for a better look? I'll bring it back before anyone even notices it's gone. Okay, but seriously, I should leave before it curls into my hair or something. I have the coffee bag in my arms and trundle up the stairs back to the kitchen. Ah, the light of day. It was way too quiet in that basement. I barely get the door open when I hear a muffled noise from the dining room and the clanking of pots and pans in the kitchen. Get lost? Took you long enough. Sorry, I don't know my way around down there yet. Creepy, isn't it? Yeah, I'm glad you said it. It gives me the chills. I like it. Somehow I'm not surprised. Thanks. Now get back to work. Okay. Anytime? The whirring of the coffee grinder starts immediately after I start talking. This conversation is probably over. Better get out there and see what's going on. Looks like the crowd is dissipated. I also don't see Finley or Jelly going anywhere. I guess even her energy has its limits, huh? Hey cutie, how about some coffee? I had a real busy day at work, goes Finley. Oh, there she is. Wow, she looks worn out. Oh, I bet that does take a lot out of you. Wait, cutie? Dang, is she just being friendly or is she making a move? Oh, Finley? I don't know who I want to romance yet. I don't understand. Well, I called her hot stuff, so that's fine. Why'd I say that? It's so lame. I'm no good at this stuff. How would you like your coffee? You're so cute, goes Finley. Skim milk and as sweet as you. Oh, girl. Sure. Oh my god, you blush so easily. My face feels like it's on fire. Gotta get out of here before all my gray steams out my ears. I fetch her a cup of coffee just the way she likes it. Skim milk is not sweet. I know it isn't. I don't know. I think she's just trying to be cute. Cece. She is adorable. I mean, I like them all, to be honest. They're all so seem great. I have a feeling I'm going to be replaying this a lot. I'm also going off no guide, guys, so if I fuck up, it's all my fault. I fetch her a cup of coffee just the way she likes it. Once I make it back, I catch her looking at her phone. Cafe got some really good comments today. We should see a nice boost in traffic from this. So is this what you mean by social media expert or whatever? Yep. I run the company message board and all those other accounts. Jelly Donut was something I started doing to get more cafe traffic. I didn't expect it to get so big. It's actually a lot of fun. You should join me when you start transforming too. I could use a sidekick. Oh yeah, I forgot about that until just now. Ooh, sorry. I'm just trying to help. Here, come sit with me a sec. It's quiet enough that Landry can take care of the remaining stragglers, so it should be fine if we sit for a minute or two. Really though, it's gonna be fine. We all stick together here and you're part of the family now, got it? You have sprinkles in your hair. She reaches up and finds a treasure trove of sugar stuck in her bangs. So I do. I mean it though, got it? Yeah, thanks. Got any room for another at this table? Hey, Landry, can I just date them all? Can we all just be one polyamorous family that turns into cats? Guess there weren't too many left after all. I glance downstairs and it looks like he's already locked the door. Always. Landry scoots a chair next to Finley. I guess the cafe's closed now. I expect you all won't spend too much time lollygagging. Jeez, Reese, who actually uses that word? We have cleanup to do. Jeez, Dad. Lollygagging? Really? I don't know if it was the first word that came to mind. Oh, look at his blush! Aw, Reese. Reese, why don't you sit with us too? We could all use a break. I suppose so. Where are Hayes and Mason? Oh, you know Mason. She's probably already gone. She doesn't stick around after shifts to help with cleanup. She gets here earlier than any of us for prep, so it's only fair she also leaves early. Besides, I think she has something that she does after work. What, as a cat? Hey, don't judge. I wonder what kind of cat she is anyway. It feels kind of rude to think that, but you know what they say about curiosity in cats. I should see if she's here to thank her for her work. I'll be back. Tell Hayes to come join us if you see him. You got it. Wow, the kitchen is pretty clean already. Was Mason that quick? Oh, there she is. I caught her before she could go. Mason! What? Oh, you really busted your butt today. Thank you. It's my job. Sorry, got one foot out the door. She seems irritated that I interrupted her. Oh, can I... Wait, are they all romanceable? Do you want me to walk you home? Do you want me to walk you home? Mason gives a sharp snort of a laugh. You think I'm gonna get chased or something? Stray dog's gonna come get me? No, I thought it'd be nice. We could talk and stuff. We're talking now. I guess so. Well, where are you going? Do you live near here? Don't we all? Yeah. So that's all? Well, I guess so. Good night, Mason. Yeah. She disappears around the corner, but a second later I catch a glimpse of a lanky orange cat with a crooked tail. Maybe that's her. She looks like she's heading in the same direction as my apartment. I wonder if we're neighbors. Probably not. That's kind of silly to assume. When I get back to the kitchen, I hear the sink running. It looks like Hayes is doing the rest of the dishes. Why doesn't he come out with the others? Poor boy deserves a break as much as the rest of us. If everybody's a family like Finley said, he should be a part of it too. I could spend some alone time with Hayes or invite him with the others. I just keep choosing all the flirty options, but let me help him. I guess we could do this real quick though. Hey, let me help with that. You can't do those all yourself. You don't have to, goes Hayes. Yeah, I do, or I'm gonna feel bad leaving you here by yourself. I like it that way. Oh, well, too bad, because I'm here. Turns the sink back on and looks away from me. I guess it was a little forceful. He's acting like I scolded him. We do the dishes together quietly. He washes, I dry. This is really awkward. So, Hayes looks startled, like I just shouted at him. I was only trying to break the silence, but maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should have had a good follow-up. You've been working here long? Nailed it. I suppose so. How long is that? 2 months? I'd get more blood from a stone. Should I leave him alone after all? That's cool. Yeah. And that's it, huh? Awkward. We finished up the dishes without much else by way of talking. Great. Alright, I'm gonna go back out and sit with the others for a bit. You coming? Sure, goes Hayes. We both head out quietly. I grab a cup of coffee on my way back to the cafe. He slips upstairs, probably to get a cup of much better coffee. So we got an ad in like 2 minutes. I probably will take a break during the ad break just to get some more water and stuff. Y'all should stretch, you know, go use the restroom, do what you need to do. But yeah, we still got 2 minutes. I head back upstairs, coffee in hand, and return to my seat. Hayes follows shortly after and sits at the table next to us. I reach out and drag his table a little closer to ours. We all sit and talk over coffee for a while. We divide the tips, carefully leave a separate stack for Mason, when she gets in tomorrow. It's getting pretty dark. I should get going soon. I say goodbye to everybody and head out. They're all saying late again. I can understand it. Of course they'd want to be human for as long as possible. I'm going to enjoy this while I can. The gravity of the situation weighs on me as soon as I'm out the door. What the hell am I going to do once I start turning into a cat? How do I explain that? Nobody would believe me. Mew. Oh, it's Graves. And then the thought flies out of my head. The black cat with the odd eyes is back. It sits in the middle of the road. Something dangles from his mouth, but I can't tell what. Quit it, Graves. I know that's you. The black cat stares back at me impassively. Playing dumb isn't gonna work. The black cat flops onto the pavement and splays out its legs. It's not even looking at me. Maybe I'm off on this hot tip after all. I guess sometimes a cat is just a cat. Everything's getting to me. All the more reason to go home and get some sleep. I'm almost home now. I should figure out what I'm going to do for Ah! Something just hit my back. Get it off, get it off, get it off, get it off. Wait, it's gone? I see the black cat at my feet. What the hell? Damn it, Graves. I don't care if this cat is Graves or not. I'm calling it that until I'm proven wrong. Meow. The black cat trots off somewhere. Is it just me, or did that just sound like someone saying the word meow? Worse than that, it sounded kind of smug. Graves. Maybe it's not him. Maybe I just smell like a cat and attract other cats now. I better get home before I jumped by more strays. I run the Western Ray home and slam the door behind me. I can't take this. If my hair wasn't already white, it'd be turning that way. Alright, and then this is gonna be the perfect place to stop. So I will be right back, take a break, go drink water, stretch, and I will see you in like 2 minutes. Alright, I'm back. I hope everyone had a good break. For those ad goers, what ads did you see? I'm always curious. But let us continue to whatever stranger is in my place, or is this my cat that I can now communicate to? You're late. Eh? Who said that? I look down. Moshi's fat face is looking up at me. Oh, no, no, no. No. I'm not doing this. I dump some kibble in Mochi's bowl and then go to my room and close the door behind me. I would love the chance to speak to my cats and understand them, but I also would be terrified of what they would say to me. I would feel so bad if they talk shit to me and be like, I hate when you do this, or, you know, you could do this better. And I'm like, stop, please. I shamble into my pajamas, but when I bundle up my hoodie, I feel a firm, square bulge in my pocket. That's right, the book. Maybe something is useful in here? I start to flip through the book again. There's my name. And there's Hayes, Finley, Mason, Landry, and Reese. This might be a clue of some kind, but I don't know what it's supposed to say. All these words look like they're been written by birds hopping around with ink. I did not read that properly. Oh my gosh. You'd think I'd be awake by now, guys. I toss my hoodie on the floor and get to work. Maybe I can decipher it? If I hold the book upside down, nope. Is there a cipher? Nope. I don't see why I bothered looking. Of course it won't be that easy. I try for another 20 minutes or so, but it's useless. I give up. Frustrated, I drop the book. It hits my hoodie and ungracefully tumbles over. I shuffle them away with my foot and something tumbles out. What is that? It looks like it fell out of the hood. A bookmark? Did I leave that there? Why would I put anything there? I pick it up like it's got some weird holographic center. Oh, it's kind of pretty. I should bring it back to the cafe tomorrow along with that stupid book. I go to tuck the bookmark in it to it for safekeeping, but... Haha! Hold up. I can read it with this. I don't know how it got there, but it's the key to reading this book. The Hallowed Covenant of Witchery. Of course it's witchcraft. What? Reese did say something about witches the other day. This might be a good lead to whatever's going on. I settle in with the book and start from the beginning. I've been doing this for days now. I wake up, go to work, come home, lose myself in the grimoire, and barely make it to bed right before the sun comes back up. Lather, rinse, repeat. Listen to me. I'm calling the thing a grimoire now. I can't stop reading this dang book, or mumbling to myself, I guess. But seriously, there's all this stuff about witches, covens, powers. I've never seen anything like it. Sometimes I don't even understand the words on the page, but they make me feel strange when I read. Powerful, I guess. Like, strange how? Like, if I keep going, they'll suddenly click into place and I'll learn something unknowable. It's getting to me, though. I feel haggard, and my coworkers will point out something, getting some wicked bags under my eyes. I haven't told them about the book. I bet they think I've just been up playing video games or something. Murr, goes Mochi. What's with you? You're so friendly lately. Since when do you sit in laps? They do say that some witches get familiars. No, that's ridiculous. I'm getting ahead of myself here. I'm not becoming a witch. It's addicting once you get into it, though. I've been trying some of the stuff in the book out, though. Of course they are. Just a bit. You can't blame me for that. Hear me out. I think I've managed to move a Coca-Cola can. Sorry, not Coca-Cola. Man, I saw cola and added the Coke in there. I've managed to move a cola can with magic. Maybe it was balanced weirdly or something. I fell on its own, but I felt like it worked. I've definitely been reading this gibberish book for too long. I should stretch my legs or something. Right, Mochi? See, even Mochi agrees, and he hates exercise. Hey, it's actually pretty early. Reading a dusty tome all night actually reset my sleep schedule to a normal one. I'm gonna celebrate with some coffee, breakfast, and a nice walk. When did I become a coffee drinker anyway? It's not bad at all. Now that I've gotten used to it, the stuff I drink is actually a real shade of tan now, almost. My palate is refining every day. I kind of just want a big old cheese Danish or something, too. Ooh, a Danish. That sounds nice. There's that corner store down the road. I've been there for a lot of stuff, and their breakfast pastries look really good. I could also just stop by the cafe. It's closed to customers today, but I bet someone's hanging around who could make me a nice fancy coffee or something. You're gonna go to the cafe and hope someone's there to make you food. Well, we're gonna go to work just so we can talk to people. You know what? Why waste money when I can just get some coffee for free at the cafe? The audacity. I'm still not great on the water-coffee grounds ratio, but better I learn with myself and customers, right? Last time I tried to make coffee was a disaster. It came out as this gross brown water. I really have to learn to do this right. Doesn't look like anybody's here yet. There are some lights on in the cafe and on the floor above, but I don't see anyone moving around inside. Maybe I was wrong about people coming here on their days off? Is it really just gonna be me hanging out at work like I have nothing better to do? Alright, I'll just go make some coffee and then figure out what else to do for the day. Luckily I got my key, I can unlock the door and let myself in. Even though there are no people here, the cafe still feels busy with all these cats milling around. There goes Hash Brown, bossing around some other cat like usual. Now is making eyes at his own reflection on the floor. Kotick's in a cute little ball by the window. Marina and Ian are catching some sun. Aw, Junta has his paw around one of the other cats like they're spooning. Cute. Who is it? I'm peeking close to get a look and maybe a photo, but when I see that little seal point nose sticking out, I pause. Is that Hayes? He flicks, his ear flicks and one eye shoots open. It looks like he's takes a moment to register what's happening, but once he does, his eyes dilate to the size of saucers. Avery! His tail puffs up and he backs away from Junta as a surprising speed. He bumps into the wall and then hops a solid 6 inches into the air in shock. Hayes, calm down. It's just me. Junta was crying a lot and then I sort of, oh please don't make fun of me. Junta is one of our newest cats. He's such a sweetheart stray we found wandering the streets, but he scares easily, so he gets clingy sometimes. Why would I do that? That was really sweet of you. Slowly I reach down and scratch Junta behind the ears. He's confused by all the commotion, but doesn't seem too stressed about it. But you're so thoughtful about cats. It's great. Oh, I guess so. Thanks. Aw, Hayes. I'm jealous actually. I wish I could sleep in a pile of cats. It is pretty nice. He seems to have calmed down a bit, thankfully. How about some coffee? I could go for a cup and I bet you could too. Okay, yeah. I'm going to change back. Don't look, okay? But I want to know what the transformation is like. Got it. Despite being around all these cursed cat people, I've never seen a transformation in progress. Maybe it's not something I'm supposed to see. Anyway, it's probably as rude and creepy as watching someone get changed, so I'm not about to peek. Okay. Would you like a cappuccino? I'll go make us some coffee. That sounds great, thank you. Aw man, I've got poor Hayes making me coffee. Score! I don't have to mess with the coffee machine after all. I swing into my favorite spot on the big circle couch and take a big old sip of my coffee. I could sit here all day. Maybe I will. Oh! Avery, you're here early. Yeah, I thought I'd come see what everybody's doing. I've been cooped up in my house too long. It's good to see you. I'll be around doing some handiwork, but let me know if you need anything. Oh, don't worry about me. It sounds like you'll be busy enough. There's the door again. Hello, hello, goes Finley. So Avery, what breed are you? Do you know yet? Excuse me? Cat, I mean. Sorry, is it still a sensitive subject? No, nothing's happened to me since the day I grew the whisker. I figured it'd take more time. That's strange. I turned in about a week, goes Landry. Yeah, me too. Hayes nods from the other couch. This wouldn't be the first time Avery's slow on the uptake. God damn it, Reese. Please. Were you standing there waiting for a chance to say something like that? Of course not, goes Reese. He totally was. They're right though, playing with that book made me totally forget about the curse. Why haven't I seen any changes since then? Well, I'm gonna go do some laundry. Let me know whenever you find out. I'm betting you'll be a silver tabby or something pretty like that. I hope the tabby cat I become is still a person. Reese rolls his eyes and flops down the long row of seats to the side of the cafe. He settles in with a spiral-bound sketchbook. Finley picks up a large bag and trundles towards the stairs. Is there a laundry machine up there? Yep, in Graves' apartment. We just go into Graves' apartment? Dear God. He lets us do laundry there for free. Wait, Graves lives here? Yeah, duh. The 3rd floor is his apartment. Shouldn't we see him like all the time? He's basically a ghost as is. He's usually out until really late at night and leaves pretty early in the morning. I don't think he sleeps. I bet he sleeps in a fancy coffin. I just mean he's really busy, goes Landry. He takes care of all the administrative stuff for the cafe, after all. Yeah, still, but like, come on. Well, I better get to work. That ramp isn't gonna build itself after all. Landry gives me a little wave and disappears into the back. He's back a few minutes later with hands full of lumber and a roll of carpet. So that's why all that stuff was in the basement. Sorry, it might be a little noisy in here. That's no problem with me. I suppose if you must, goes Reese. Landry and Reese go back to work. A few minutes later, I hear Finley. I peek up at the balcony and she's fiddling with a laptop or something. Everybody seems to be keeping themselves busy. Maybe I should help one of them? On the other hand, I'm not getting paid for it, so... Okay. So, I got the option of Landry, Reese, or Finley. No Hayes? Rude. Who do I want to bother? Let's go bother Landry. What's Landry handering? Guys, I don't know why I can't do this. What's Landry hammering over there? He said something about a ramp? What's up? Oh, Avery. I'm just making some adjustment to the cafe for some newcomers. Ooh, cool, let me help. You don't have to do that. I don't, but I'm gonna. He laughs, but he keeps going about doing what he's doing. I guess that's his way of saying no. Aw, this has got to be something I can do. Make sure no cats come over while I'm working. I don't want them trying to play on this until we get all the carpeting on. This one looks a lot different from the others. The ramp is cute, but do you think they need it? Graves asked me to stall these. He said that he's bringing in a kitten with hypoplasia. Oh, what's that? He says it's a condition some cats are born with that affects their coordination. I don't want this little guy to get hurt trying to jump on these platforms, so I'm gonna add some ramps to my structures. Aww. I almost didn't catch all of that because he's just hammering away while we talk. Can't even take a break for a little conversation, huh? Your structures? Did you make all of these? Yeah. These are amazing. I thought you were just a charming waiter, but you're so talented too. Dang, flirty without even trying. It's no big deal. I'm really grateful Graves just gives me a lot of chances to build things like this, though. I'd miss working with my hands if he didn't set up a workshop for me. Graves did that? No answer. He's just hammering away. Ahem. Oh, sorry. Did you see all the saws and things in the corner of the basement? That's for me. Oh, I assumed he was dissecting zombies back there. Avery gives me a light, playful slap on the shoulder. His other hand is still balancing a hammer while propping up the ramp. Maybe I should take something from him before this becomes a workers' comp case. Can cats even get workers' comp? You're so unforgiving. He's really not a bad guy. Seriously, these are amazing though. Did you design the whole place yourself? Oh goodness, no. Most of it was blueprints Graves gave me. Most of it, you say. I bet there's some of your own personal genius in there too. Oh jeez, you flatter me, goes Landry. I give him a quick wink and a smile and he's a deer in headlights. He drops the hammer and quickly fumbles to recover it himself. It's so cute watching him get flustered like that. We all get caught up doing our own thing when I hear footsteps approach from the kitchen. Why, if it isn't the big boss himself. My wonderful cat herders, goes Graves. I see you've been keeping the place well while I've been gone. He looks us over, but his gaze stops on me for just a second. He has a weird glimmer in his eye that I can't really place. Ew. I'm onto you, buddy. I know you have something to do with that book. It can't have just been there because you're a collector or something. Heck, it has our names in it. I don't really understand those pages since the bookmark doesn't work on them, but still, it must be something fishy. Landry, excellent work on the cat's equipment, as always. Aw, but I'm not done yet. Have you ever given me a reason to doubt? I know you'll do a stellar job. We can talk about future designs soon. Sure thing, boss. Reese, I see you've been keeping your protege in line. Keep up the good work. Of course, goes Reese. Nothing gets past me. The eyes and talon of an eagle. Protege? Are they talking about me? Hayes, my sweet Hayes. Can I trouble you for some of your exquisite coffee? I'd be happy to, goes Hayes. You are a treasure as always. I hope you've been keeping well. Oh, well, Finley! Wow, he doesn't even give Hayes a chance to answer. Finley peeks her head over the upstairs balcony to shout down, "Come on, just come downstairs." "Present," goes Finley. "Your videos are keeping me busy. We hit a whole new attendance record the other day. And 6 adoptions in 2 days. The home inspections never end." "I'm sorry you have such a precious, adorable girl here making your business work." Finley. "You are my internet lifeline. I have no heads for such things." I bet he's been lost ever since telegrams went out of style. Oh my god, our character is so sassy. And Avery. He's real close now. "I don't think I like it." He puts his hand on my shoulder and levels his gaze down to mine. That blue eye is so chilling. It really is a telltale heart situation. "I'm on to you, Avery." "What? You're the fastest learner we've had here yet." What? "I forget you're still new." I feel like he's not just talking about the cafe work. "Well, I've been doing a lot of studying." So you have. He lets go of my shoulder and turns away to the rest of the employees. He definitely wasn't talking about the cafe. He definitely knows something about the book. I'd ask him more, but maybe it's not a good idea in front of everybody else. I'll chase him down later when he's leaving or something. I have to get more information. Where's Mason? I want to see her today too. She hasn't been showing up as much on days off lately, goes Finley. Maybe she's found a comfy gig at an old cat lady's or something. Haven't been to your place in ages though, goes Mason. Oh, Finley. When did you get here? You startled me. Ah, Mason, I'm so glad you're here. It wouldn't be the same if you didn't join us. As much as I adore your cooking today, I'd rather give you a respite. Think I'm gonna cook on my day off? Ha, goes Mason. Of course not. That's why I will take the pleasure of providing you, my dear employees, with dinner today. But first, an announcement. He slips back into the kitchen for a moment. When he returns, he's holding a garment bag. No, goes Reese. You haven't even let me make the announcement. I know what it is. Absolutely not. For my more cooperative employees, then. With a surely practiced flourish, Graves unzips the garment bag and lets it fall to the floor. Oh no. No. Is that somehow both plaid and checked flannel? I didn't know you could make a suit out of that type of material. There's a sort of appalled silence from everybody. Reese looks personally offended. Mason just straight up leaves. No appreciation for your new uniforms. And to think I had made in your size, Avery. Try it on, Avery! Oh, Finley, what is with that face? Fuck you. She's still shouting down from the balcony. I can't blame her. I wouldn't want to get any closer to that suit either. I'd rather wear a potato sack. And I went through such trouble to have it made. Check with us next time before you waste your time. 'Tis easier to beg for forgiveness than ask for permission, they say. Graves, of course he'd be that type of person. See, you knew we wouldn't agree to it. Well, I'll leave this here in case you all come to reason. Take some time to admire it. I'll be off for one last errand, but trust when I return you'll be treated to a wonderful meal. Until then, farewell. With that, he disappears into the kitchen. I'm going to follow him, just to see what happens when he leaves. I go into the kitchen in time to see him slip through the back door. I'm sure I'm gonna see that black cat. I just know it. I peek out the door as he leaves. He goes further and further away from the cafe, but I don't see him change, not even when he gets past the point where I know he's off cafe grounds. Huh. I guess the others already assumed he wasn't affected by the curse, but why? Does this prove he's the culprit? How else would he escape whatever it was that got everyone else? Although, to be fair, can't use that as proof. After all, I also escaped the curse, and I sure as heck didn't cause it. Seems like a good time as any to see if I can find out more about what's going on. I peek back into the main cafe. It looks like everybody's back to wherever they were doing before. The newly arrived Mason has kicked up her feet on the couch and seems to already be dozing off. Finley did say we had free access to Graves' apartment after all. I could go look and see what he's got hiding up there. I'm also kind of curious about what it looks like. But then again, if he was hiding something there, wouldn't somebody have noticed by now? Maybe he keeps all his magic stuff in that creepy basement. I wonder which would be better to search. I mean, both employees have access to both, and I'm just kind of curious about what his apartment looks like, so we're just going to go to the apartment. You know, I've already got the chance to go into that creepy basement. I should take the opportunity while Grace is going to root around his apartment a bit. I tiptoe past Finley on the second floor, sure she isn't going to say something to me about where I'm going because she doesn't look up from the computer. Wow. That's a cool looking apartment. It's immaculate. This makes me feel embarrassed about the state of my apartment right now, but whatever. He's probably showing off because he knows people come here a lot. It's well designed too. I can make fun of the guy all I want, but I have to admit he has a sense of style, interior decorating wise at least. Heck, that cat castle looks downright regal. I would love a cat castle. I wonder if Landry built that one. I don't see any cats in the apartment, but it would make sense that he'd have a setup for them, right? There's probably one in here somewhere. Here, there we go. I see a single suspicious blue eye peeking at me from inside the castle. Is that Graves? A black cat peeks out. It is! Mrr. It's not. Oh, hey there. The cloudy eye belongs to a dark mass of black fur that refuses to move even though its gaze follows me everywhere I turn. Hey buddy, it's okay. A sleek tail thumps in annoyance against the carpeted castle wall. I see you've met the great Countess Dracula. Shoot. I've been caught. Be cool, Avery. Play it cool. Oh, thank you, Azalian. Yeah, I'll hydrate some more. I definitely don't drink enough water. Everyone else should also hydrate. I appreciate you using your channel points. I hope you're keeping well, friend. I know, talking this much. I knew there wasn't voice acting in this, but I always forget how talking this much, like, gets my throat. I want to be spending the rest of the day not saying a goddamn word. You named your cat Countess Dracula? Just Dracula, but she's a venerable lady now, so she deserves our respect. She is nearly 19, so I hope you've been taking care with her. Graves leans forward and passes his hand on his legs. Slowly, Dracula pulls herself from the castle and hops down. She looks good for her age. She's a tad shy with new people, but she's great. We've been through a lot together. Graves sits on the couch and holds his hand in front of him with an almost unexpected gentleness. Come here, you sweet old lady. Dracula saunters a little bow-legged walk up to him and headbutts his palm. Merp. Hello, darling. I can hear her purring from here. I'm taken aback at how cute they are together. I don't think you'll find what you're looking for in here, but you're welcome to stay for a while regardless. I feel terrible that we haven't been able to chat since you started. I wasn't looking for anything, goes Avery. You're a terrible liar, you know? Alright, so maybe I was kind of curious. Aha! Well, I'm here now, so if you have any questions... How do you ask someone if they're a witch anyway? Hey, are you a witch? Seems a bit... I don't know about that. See, I've downright asked people, but not like, are you a witch? I just go, are you, like, pagan? I've done that. How else am I going to find other people like me? I know there's something weird about this cafe. Well, I'd be insulted if you said anything less about a cafe that I designed. Graves, please. I prefer weird. What about this curse business? His eyes flicker for a moment, cold and fiery, before he turns back towards Dracula. Well, we are all cursed in our own ways, Avery. There are some instances where you must be your own savior. I will if you won't help me. You're a strong one. I like that. Hell or high water, I'm gonna stick it to Graves and get this dumb curse lifted for everybody. How about that? Well, I'd best be headed back out. I need to make a few rounds before I pick up dinner. You'll join us, won't you? Like I'm gonna pass up a free dinner. Ha, of course. He stands up from the couch and lightly ruffles my hair as he passes me. You're a sharp one, Avery. Glad you've joined my employ. Well, you're keeping me busy for sure. But he's already gone. How the heck did he leave so quickly? I better get back downstairs. The others might be wondering if I fell asleep or something. I drift from person to person, helping everybody with what they're doing for a while, but eventually the urge takes over. I just want to play with cats. Same. Shunsuke gets all excited when I bust out the bell toy. Guess I'd be excited too. Owl gets messed up on the catnip toy. Now is swatting at his own tail, but I think the tail might be winning. Valentine is rolling around kicking at nothing in the air, seems to be having plenty of fun without me. Marina chases a feather on a string all the way up to the platform. Wish I had that much energy. Same. I wish I had that energy too. And then they start taking naps, and that seems... Will someone please exhume Avery from the pile in the corner? I jump up with a start. When did I fall asleep? Good morning, sleepyhead, goes Finley. Why is there garland on my head? In fact, I seem to be covered in cat toys. What the heck? Well, we tried to wake you up, goes Finley. With catnip? What is all this? Finley. What? I just put a mouse there to see if you'd wake up, and then you didn't, so I put another, and another, and another, goes Reese. Finley goes, I got some really cute pictures out of it. Oh my god, don't put those on the blog. Why would I ever do that? I fling a catnip mouse at Finley as hard as I can. It ricochets off her head. Ow! Hey! Okay. They won't go on the blog. Good. Today? No. Finley, be nice, goes Landry. All of you, stop distracting from the matter at hand. Dinner has arrived. I thought we were going to actually make dinner, not just order a takeout. We usually order a takeout on off days. It's nice to get a change of pace and try some of the other restaurants around here. And there are fewer dishes to wash. The cuisine du jour is brought to us by the Thai restaurant downtown you also enjoy. Avery, I believe you will be experiencing their splendor for the first time tonight. What did you get? You didn't ask me what I wanted from the menu. I did, actually. You mumbled something about pad thai and then rolled over on top of a bunch of cat toys. Well, I mean, that's what I would have wanted anyway, so... I look over to the tables, and it looks like they pulled them all together to one long row again. Take-out boxes piled on the center table, and all of the places have already been set. Bon appetit, my dear employees. And the pack descends on the take-out boxes. After some sorting, we've all settled with our respective food, and we sit down for dinner. Graves takes a seat at the head of the table. Well, he claims it in name, but he's hardly sitting at all. When he's not flitting between us and offering us drinks, he's standing behind his chair and telling a story in a grand as a Graves gesture as you imagine. When I was in college, none of you would have recognized me. What, did you take a break from your goth phase? Goes Finley. You go grunge for a while? I would never break style, goes Graves. No, in fact, if anything, I suppose you could say I was more goth then. I had long black hair and I wore such elaborate makeup. If anything, that sounds more like brand than you are right now. Why stop? Can't imagine how much time that took from my day. I have a business to run now, after all. Dad showed me a photo once, goes Reese. The one of you with your bandmate. Who? The guy with the mohawk? I don't know how he got such a huge hawk. Wait, Reese. So, like, you know Graves from, like, childhood? Like, your dads knew each other? What? Well, not dads. Your dad knew him. Ah, yes, it was pure witchcraft, that hair. He's doing it on purpose, isn't he? With the witch jokes. Wait, goes Landry. You were in a band? Are you really surprised by that, Landry? Come on. Everybody was in a band in the 90s. I don't recall that stereotype, but yes. I was, in fact, in a band. I bet it was called, like, Masters of the Night or something like that. No, Avery was not. I thank you to give me more credit than that. Nah, it was more like Nightshade, goes Finley. Or Dark Carousel, goes Mason. No. Or Sorrows of Blood. Ooh, Hayes, that's a good one. It too, Hayes? You are all so cruel. You have to tell us the real name or they'll keep going. I refuse to further enable this slander. It was, Spider Coven with an X. Reese, goes Graves. What? How do you spell spider with an X? Goth willpower. You're kidding me. They had a song that was called something like Rose Baptism. I only remember the parts that weren't in French, but no. Ahem, it went something like... No, this is traitorous, goes Graves. My own pupil betrays me. Ahem, trapped within my own mind. Something in French. My will dissolves to blood. The soul's red rind. Life is but a march towards death. Right, Graves? Graves isn't listening to us anymore. He's pacing around and mumbling in agony. How do you know all this, Reese? Graves and my dad went to college together. He went to their shows. He met your mother at one of them, if I recall, goes Graves. If you You have me to thank for your very existence, my boy. Ew. Gross. Ugh, don't put it like that, goes Reese. Everyone's laughing and having a good time. Even Graves is being a good sport. This is nice. I wonder how long they've been working together. They're all like a big family. Graves is a lot more charming than I thought. He knows how to work a crowd at least. I'm starting to get it. I guess this is why nobody's all that mad at Graves, even though they're going through this weird nonsense. He's kind of like everybody's weird but benevolent uncle. We all chat over dinner, then coffee, and before I know it, the sun is totally gone. How long have we been doing this? Shoot, I better get home and feed Mochi before he throws a fit. He gets real passive-aggressive when he's fed late. It is quite late, goes Graves. I'll take care of all the dishes and sundry, so please relax and prepare yourselves to face the day tomorrow. Yeah, I guess we better all get going, huh? Goes Finley. Later, says Mason. Mason's already headed out back. She barely even turns her head when she waves goodbye. Alright, everybody, see you tomorrow. Boy, it got late. Actually, should I save? I haven't saved. There's some autosaves. That's good. Let's save, though. Cool, cool. Boy, it got late. The streetlights are on, but I still sort of hate walking the back roads at night because they're kind of sparsely lit. I don't know why, but I feel a little like that's a bad idea tonight. I decided to take the other way home. It's a bit longer, but the store lights are brighter once I get through this alley. Besides, it's pretty nice out. There's a lot of rusty junk on the street. Did somebody just dump their crappy old bike here? Rude. How long has that been here? It looks like it's been around for years, but I don't remember seeing a messed up bike like that yesterday. I should be more observant. Graves should complain about it to someone. Doesn't make the cafe to the walk... Whoa. Doesn't make the walk to the cafe look that good to customers. Bruh. I can't shake this creepy feeling clawing up my spine. Ooh, I don't like this. This is a quiet neighborhood. I've never felt this something. Something feels different. Off. Eerie. I haven't been getting much sleep lately. I could be imagining it. I don't know. All I know is I want to be home. There's one other person on the street. Doesn't look like he's going anywhere. What is he doing? This is a weird place to loiter. Is he lost? I should offer him directions as I get closer. Girl, you are a woman alone walking down the street. This is not smart. He lifts his head up and stares me down with an intense gravity, threatening to root me in place and allow the chill in my spine to sink in its claws. I sever eye contact and hurry on my way. Never mind, I shouldn't talk to him at all. Maybe I should have crossed the street to avoid this, because I seem to have his attention now. Out of corner of my eye, when I pass, I see his head move to follow me. I walk faster. Okay, maybe I'm just exaggerating, making these up, but I'm not about to stay and find out what his deal is. Yikes. I feel like he's still watching me, but I'm not going to look back to find out. I walk even faster. Yikes. Maybe I'm making a mountain out of molehill here, but that was creepy. I'm gonna stick to the back streets after all. I better go take care of Mochi before he jumps through the window and attacks me for food. I head upstairs and the rest of the night is pretty quiet. No more weirdos on the street, just the four-legged weirdo that lives in my apartment. But it turns out, if I'd stuck around, I would have seen the man continue on his way. I would have seen him take the back alley all the way to the cafe. I would have seen him stare in the window of the cafe for a long time, then up to the third floor. I would have seen him leave a rusty handprint on the shutters of the building across the street. Whoa, girl, it's weird. I don't know. We'll see. The days come and go as we settle into a routine. Everybody shows up and does their thing. I'm getting better at my job and I'm getting better at some other stuff too. Hey Mochi, check it out. Mochi opens one eye and thumps his tail once against the side of the couch. I'm also almost totally sure he understands me now somehow. Muh. When I talk to him, it's not like I'm talking to a sentient pillow anymore. He actually acknowledges what I say and responds. It's not that weird to talk to your pets anyway, right? I mean, it's not like he's literally talking back to me. That would be weird. I set 2 cola cans next to each other, then take a step back. Are you watching? You better be watching. Muh, goes Mochi. Okay, here we go. I concentrate and... The cola cans flutter apart into long ribbons like potato peels. They collapse on each other and form a jumbled mess of aluminum. We can do magic now? What? That's cool. This is cool. There's some soft crunching while the ball of soda can wobbles around a bit. Shapes begin to emerge from the ball of aluminum ribbons. Arms, legs, ears. Then, before you know it, ta-da! A soda can sculpture of a cat. It's you! Mochi makes a little huffing noise and closes his eyes. I set the cat sculpture aside with all the others. What, you don't think it looks like you? You're the worst audience. I'm gonna show this to the guys at the cafe. They'll appreciate it. I think I feel comfortable enough with my magic, I guess, as we call it, to bring it up to everybody. I can demonstrate it now, after all, so it's not like they have a reason to not believe me. The real problem now is figuring out how the heck to bring it up. I'm going to mull that one over a bit, but I suppose a day or two more planning won't hurt. I should start getting ready for work. I had a couple days off, but I've still been going in to hang out with everybody almost every day. What can I say? I really like everybody there. Some more than others. Oh. Okay, one especially more than others, but whatever. Wait, which one? I don't know who I'm romancing. But again, first things first, we'll worry about the cat situation, and then I'll worry about the cute coworker situation. Which one? By the way, this game's supposed to be 3 hours long, so I was like, oh, perfect. I'll finish it in one stream, but I don't know if I'm going to. I don't understand what's happening, but I like it. I grab my keys, squish my face into Mochi's to say goodbye. He hates it, and then head on my way. That's like Kai. He does not like kisses, but I do it anyway. Mrr. Goes Mochi. I haven't seen any trace of that creepy guy since I saw him a while back, so I've started trying that other route to and from work when I need a change of scenery. It's not a great change, to be honest. There's still a lot of rusty junk lining the road, and it feels like I see more every time I come down this way. It's so deliberately placed that there's no way it isn't on purpose. There's a stack of old car parts that almost look like a tower. It looks, if you look at it the right way, it's almost artful. Today, though, there's a different addition to the walkway. Graves? He's right there, very much human, standing over the rusty, decrepit bike. He's so lost in thought, I wonder if he even notices I'm there. Or here. Graves, what's up? Oh, Avery. Just assessing the litter around the cafe. Yeah, it looks like someone's been using this walkway as a trash dump. So they have. Do you think it's one of the shop owners around here? I know the culprit. The true matter is to properly deal with its disposal. That's not our job. If you know who it is, make him do it. Regretfully, I do not believe we can stop him. He looks so serious. I mean, I can't blame him. This is an eyesore and it's probably hurting business. What a jerk. Who is it? Nobody you know. Don't worry about it. Well, that's not suspicious. Well, I guess if he's not going to stop, we should just start cleaning it up. I'll help carry some of it. I roll up my hoodie sleeves and reach out to grab the rusty bike hand. Graves' hand. His fingers coil tightly around my legs so quickly I didn't even see him move. Don't touch it. His eyes hold an intense stern glow as he stares bore into me. For just a moment, I feel that chill claw up my spine again. Okay. Sorry. Forgive me. It's too dangerous to do this without the correct procedure. You haven't learned enough yet. This is a lot more complicated than just picking up trash, huh? Please, don't worry about it. I can't help wondering if this is related to some other weird things I've seen around here, you know? I'd rather you just focus on the cafe and leave this to me. Please don't worry about it. Graves, can you just teach me magic? Why does this have to be all self-taught, okay? I just want to know more. You're so opaque. I seriously don't get you at all. I feel like some of the vocabulary Avery uses is not vocabulary that would ever realistically be in... be something they use often. I've been hearing that since before I could speak. I'm used to it by now. I wish you just tell me straight up what's going on. Consider it a management problem. How's the job treating you? You do enjoy it here, yes? Well, maybe if I had a boss that told the truth, it'd be easier. Damn. I mean, true. I agree. No need to be contentious. I'm doing the best I can. I truly am sorry for the mess, Avery. I'm not the one you should be apologizing to. Talk to the rest of the staff about that. Best case scenario, this will be dealt with soon and we can all forget about it. And if the best case doesn't happen, then we'll have a new bridge to cross. Well, you'd best head in. Wouldn't want to be late after all. You're gonna write me up or something if I am? I don't think I need to after Finley got through with you for making her open by herself. Shoot, you're right. Well, later. Till then. There isn't much time until we open, so I hurry off to the cafe. Aw, Avery, there you are. I was starting to get worried. Sorry. I got sidetracked on the way here. I ran into Graves. I guess talking to the boss counts as work. No, it doesn't, goes Reese. Graves shouldn't keep hold of a topic if it was stapled to his hand. We hurriedly get to work finishing pre-open setup. Though it doesn't really matter because it's a slow morning. The first person to come through the door isn't even a customer, it's Graves. Fancy meeting you here, goes Finley. You want some coffee? The usual? Not right now, thank you. Please pay me no mind. I'll be in and out today, maintenance work. Finally, goes Reese. The sink in the kitchen's been backing up something fierce lately. Not that kind of maintenance, my friend. Security improvements. He blows through the building and disappears through the back door as quickly as he arrived. Reese watches him go and takes a few wavering steps towards the door before deciding to get it. I guess even Reese can't outboss the boss. I also want to be like, wow. Graves and Reese is down with the college together, and Graves still lets Reese be here to be a cat? Dear God. What kind of relationship? Security improvements, huh? What the heck is that supposed to mean? That was weird. Well, back to work, huh? Goes Finley. Yeah. It's hard to focus on work when I see Graves pacing back and forth in front of the big glass storefront. Luckily, it's a slow day, so I can excuse myself every so often and pinky on him. I think I just saw him bury something under a loose tile. At one point, I did my head out to see what he's doing, and he's just standing there, staring at the wall, tracing a picture on it with his finger. I'm sure he's just doing it to look busy, but then I catch a glimpse of something, like light reflecting off a piece of metal on the wall, so it flashes for a moment, and then it's gone. Maybe I'm seeing things. Maybe he's doing something to the building, something arcane, I guess. But if he is, why? Why is he so concerned with security? Is he setting, like, a magic anti-theft alarm or something? Or is it something more sinister? I can't help but think of his weird behavior this morning and his focus on the rust piles. Something must be coming. Something as serious as the cat curse. If he's just gonna leave us in the dark, I've gotta do something. It's time I finally talk to someone about magic, the book, the curse, everything. Finally! Thank God. Hey, Finley. What's up, Avery? After work, can I talk to you about something? It's really important. It'll take a minute. Oh, did I end up romancing Finley? Is that what we're doing? Why does she seem so surprised by that? Her cheeks look pink, I guess from surprise? I hope it didn't worry her. Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. It's something I've been thinking about for a while, and... Why don't you just tell me now, sweetie? She puts her hand on my shoulder and gives it a squeeze. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. It's about the curse. It'll take a while to explain, but I think I figured some of it out. Oh, wow. Okay, sure. The curse, of course. Oh, Finley, I'm sorry! Girly pop, I'm sorry. Yeah, is that okay? Yeah. I'll clean up and then we can meet in the basement. Thanks a lot. I'm dying to tell Finley more about this right now, but it's better to wait. I don't want to be interrupted. It's important to me that she hears it first. With all the jelly donut stuff, I think she deserves to know what's going on. No other reason, Avery. Come on. Besides, I kind of feel more comfortable talking to her than anybody else. I hope she doesn't get upset. I've never seen her lose her temper, but I don't think I could bear to have Finley mad at me. Aww. But she did just seem a bit disappointed just now. It must be my imagination. Why would I confess to someone during work? I'm sorry, that's just inappropriate. Also, I don't know, if I confess to someone, I want to be a little special. And private. Like, I'm glad she seems disappointed, but if I were to confess her in the middle of a cafe with everyone else working and she rejects me... Nah, not it. Yeah, I'm imagining things. I better just get back to work. The rest of the days feels like a week, but we get there eventually. I noticed Finley sneaking peeks at me the whole time, judging by the looks from everybody else I noticed too. The creepy basement seems like the best way to do this without the others snooping. I mean, not that I want them to know sooner or later, but you know. I still don't really like this place. It's chilly on top of everything else. Avery? You down here? My heart jumps. Oh yeah! There she is, right in front of me. Standing really, really close. I'm staring back into Finley's expectant gaze. This is a little daunting. Okay, so, okay, there isn't a way to say this without it sounding weird, so... I've been studying magic. And listen, you can't get put off by that when you've accepted the curse as a basic thing. But I found a magic book down here and I started reading it and I've been learning a lot. But I can show you, I can do... Finley, can you grab me a soda can, an empty one? Oh, yeah, sure. She slips back upstairs and a few minutes pass. And then a few more. Catch! Clunk. Or whatever word you use to describe the sound of an empty soda can makes when it's thrown down a flight of stairs. You were supposed to catch it. You have to give me more of a reaction time. I don't think it would have made a difference. Wow. Finley, please. Sorry that took a while. I couldn't find an empty can, so I took one and chugged it. I love her. I'm brought you one too. She hands me a full can of Cold Cola. Oh, thanks. I can do it with this with one though. All right, here we go. Focus my attention on the can. It's just like a practice. I've never had a non-cat audience for my magic before. Maybe I should ask Finley to transform. The can wobbles, it pitches aside, and then unpeels like an orange skin. Holy crap! I can't keep my focus. The can peels, flops to the ground, and scrapes the cement. You were doing that? Yeah, but I messed up. Gotta try again. Okay, I'll be quiet this time. I focus my eyes again and get back to work. Spikes, petals, twirls come out of the aluminum. I lean down and pick up the soda can rosette I've made. Ta-da! You're a wizard, Avery! I hand it to Finley. She considers it appreciatively, then clips the flower to her shirt. I think the correct term is witch, at least according to the book it is. Sounds like witches are everywhere if you look hard enough. It was definitely one who cursed you guys. If witches are real, Graves is doing a real bad job throwing people off his trail. She gestures to the standee looming behind her. A witch on a broomstick? Really, Graves? Does he think he's hiding in plain sight? So do you really think he's the one who put the curse on us? I did at first, but now, I don't know. He could be a bystander. Either way, he isn't going to help us, so we have to do it ourselves. So you're going to teach me how to do that? I'll do my best, but we shouldn't do it here. Graves might catch us. I don't want to risk it if he's actually the one behind this. Ooh, your place or mine? Well, definitely your place, because Avery can't keep her shit together for her apartment. Oh, she's coming to my place? Avery, you better clean. Have the book at my place, so you want to come over? Wow, you're so forward. What? No, that's not what I meant. I'm just teasing you, dumbo. Can we order dinner? Yeah, I know this great place. Pizza Lloyd's, have you tried it? You and pizza, you're such a stereotypical nerd. I'm not a nerd. I'm not. Yep, come on, let's go. She takes my hand and leads me upstairs. We hold hands until we reach the property perimeter. Alright, don't look. I step forward, keep my eyes facing ahead the whole time. A moment later, a calico cat sits next to me. She looks up like she's expecting something. It'll be a lot faster if you carry me, you know? My legs are kind of stumpy. Oh, you're right. I haven't actually, held any of the coworker cats. It felt like a big invasion of privacy. Like, that's the kind of thing you only do after you get to know someone, right? But hey, she asked. I scoop her up in my arms. It feels different than holding any other cat, to be honest. I feel like royalty right now. Onward, my foot soldier! Oh my gosh. Yes, Highness. This is too cute. Once we arrive, I set Finley in my favorite spot on the couch. We didn't clean. Welcome to my humble abode. This is, well, okay, I'll be real. It isn't any messier than my place. Alright. That's good. That makes me feel better. Oh, thank goodness. I was worried about you judging me. You could use some more exciting decor. The flowers feel, well, not you at all. It's my aunt's. I'm house-sitting for her while she's abroad. That's sweet of her to let you crash. Hope she won't mind a cat. Nah, I came here with one. You should meet him. Mochi, we have a visitor. Mochi keeps low and slow, ears back and tail waving. Ooh, he doesn't like this at all, does he? He waddles his way over the couch and saunters directly in her face. Hey, buddy. Murr. Mochi sniffs her nose and jumps in what I'm assuming is a cat version of surprise. He backs off, tail thumping wildly, and stares through tiny pupils. I think you tell you're not a real cat. Yeah, real cats can tell. They get used to it pretty quickly. I'll sit between them in case Mochi tries something stupid. If you want to take photos of me and Mochi, I'll put it on the blog tomorrow. What, really? Yeah, we'll make him famous. You ready to be a superstar, Mochi? Ready to have your name up in memes? You're never ready to be a meme, trust me. Come on, Mochi. You can get internet famous and I'll sell shirts with their face on them. I scoot off the couch and pull my phone out of my pocket. Finley leans closer to Mochi, who regards her with suspicion. Stay still and look at the camera, sweetheart. For me? Surprisingly, he does, though he isn't happy about it. I snap a couple shots of Jelly Donut leaning on grumpy old Mochi. The internet will be all about these. Great. Send them to me. I'll give you my number. Oh, sure. She recites her number. I save it to my phone and send the pictures. You don't have it with you, right? I don't know where you keep it. It's at the cafe today, but sometimes I do. It just kind of disappears like all my other stuff. I don't get messages until I turn back. It's magically back in my pocket with all my notifications. Man, magic is weird. speaking of, I think you've got some teaching to do. Oh yeah, let me order food and we can get started. Cats can eat pizza, right? I'm not a cat. I just play one on the internet. Yeah, okay, one sec. Alright, order the pizza. While we wait for it, Finley picks through my game collection. Oh, I love this one. I played it in high school. She nudges a jewel case off the TV stand and clatters to the floor face down. Oops, I forgot I don't have opposable thumbs. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. It came out my freshman year and I've replayed it like once a year ever since. You should bring the system to the cafe sometimes. We could have a tournament. Is there even a TV there? Graves has one. We can set it up in there. That sounds fun. Does anybody else at the cafe even play games? They're just foot soldiers. Mere fodder before we clash in battle. Oh my god, I love Finley so much. Here I was thinking it'd only be cat boys, but I get a cute cat girl too. Thank God. We chat until the pizza arrives. You're gonna love this. I set a plate, the nice floral ones, for Finley. I grabbed mine directly from the box. Bon appetit. Oh, do you have any hot sauce? There might be some. I rooted around the fridge. There's a whole bunch of probably expired stuff, but Tabasco's still good at least. Here you go. Ah, great. Can you put some on the pizza for me? Opposable thumbs, you know. You got it. Tell me when to stop. I shake the bottle of the slice once, twice, and pause. That's enough, right? Aw, come on. More than that. Okay. Shake, 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 shake. Wow, still? Finley must have taste buds of steel. I mean, I'm kind of the same way. My favorite pizza right now that I'm obsessed with is, I do grilled chicken, bell peppers, green bell peppers, black olives, hot sauce, and I love it. And I do a lot of hot sauce. I slather that pizza. So good. That's good, thanks. Watching Kat try to eat a pizza is, well, it's not pretty. I can tell she's trying, but the way she lunges for bites all hunched over the slice, not the most graceful thing I've ever seen. Oh my god, don't look. This is embarrassing. Sorry. I take my slice to the kitchen. Ugh, Mochi's eating in here. That's way worse. At least Finley understands the concept of manners. The way Mochi matches his face into the kibble is just plain grotesque. I should make myself useful. I walk back to the living room and pick up the grimoire before I flop onto the couch. Okay, so I'll go over the basics while we eat, then we can try some things out. It says there are basic things that every witch learns, usually stuff with borders and turf, blah blah. I haven't looked at that part much. The real power of magic comes from a source that's unique to everybody. So we have to find what moves you to magic if we want to get started. What was yours? It's kind of hard to explain. I'm not really sure I understand it, but I can sort of feel it in my gut, you know? I had all this stuff lying around, so I started to play with it, and here we are. So you base your magic on trash. Well, when you put it like that... No, I think it's cute. I think it's really resourceful. Want me to show you how to do it? No, that's okay, thanks. I'll think of my own. We sit for a while and read the book together. I show her how the cipher works, but it's still up to me to move it along the page. Opposable thumbs. There's basic stuff we can go over together. Things like protection spells, hexes, you know, witch stuff. Okay, let me try this one. It sounds basic. Finley places her paw on my arm, her little nose scrunches up in concentration. A second later, I feel a fizzy sensation in my sinuses. Ugh, soda bubbles? Ugh. That's the worst. Who would even come up with that? Somebody who's real bad at coming up with revenge plots? We trade stupid tricks back and forth, giggles growing with each one until we're both doubled over laughing. Mochi's huddled in his bed, paws over his ears, and his eyes squished shut. I see you trying to ignore us. He testily thumps his tail as Finley and I read a joke late into the night. Read and joke. Oh gosh. Lighten up, buddy. There's a paw on my shoulder, gently batting at me. I feel the little bean toes touch my face. I grumble, but the noise is nothing to deter the offender. No, Mochi, no. I roll over to face the back of the couch to shut out the insistent pawing. The couch? I slept on the couch? Oh, yikes, I'm still in my clothes from yesterday. That means... Avery, it's me. Oh, crap, did I leave you stranded? I was sleeping right there, kiddo. You were out like a light. Oh, did we sleep like spooning or something? Alright, that's a little weird image because she's a cat. So we're gonna move on. Does it count like this? I wrestled Mochi for the arm of the sofa. That's a comfy spot. Oh. Anyway, can I use your computer? I want to check my comments. Sure. How are you going to use it? Can you type like that? Watch me. course she learned how to type as a cat. I scoot the laptop towards her and hope I didn't leave the tabs open to something stupid. I guess not, because she doesn't react. Got one of those new ones where the keys aren't raised up. That makes it so much harder to type. Pause the trackpad slowly but surely, opens the browser. It looks like she's scratching at it. You do this often? Yeah, I prefer to do it from work for obvious reasons, but I check my comments from home sometimes too. Graves gave me one of those old chunky keyboards. Makes it easier to type, you know? Does Graves, like, go to your house? Sometimes. He does for all of us. I gave him a key a while back so he can keep the place from falling apart. He stops by from time to time. Is that what he's doing during the day? Probably. He doesn't swing by when I'm home, at least. Maybe I should ask him to give you the key. I'd rather have you stop by. Of course, it'd be more fun to have you over when we're both people. Girl. Whoa, I can feel my ears getting hot. I must be bright red right now. Oh, yeah. A cat just made an innuendo at me. Her tail lazily flicks back and forth to go with that lazy smile. You're so cute, you big nerd. Finley, please. She goes back to checking her mail. I leave to go get changed. When I come back, she's sitting stock still, intently studying something on the screen. The fur between her shoulders is raised. Is everything okay? Huh? Yeah, fine. It's fine. You seem upset. Something happened? Just a troll. Nothing to worry about. You get trolls? Anybody who's even mildly famous on the internet has to deal with idiots and creepers. You post cat videos? What's there a troll about? You don't know the half of it, you sweet child. Here, let me share some. A lot of these are too mean to read, but let's see. Here's a heated debate about politics. Here's one about how ugly calicos are, but insists certain women are uglier. What the fuck? All from a video where Jelly Donut balances 3 donuts. Oh, here's one on my tail art tutorials. Or nail art tutorials. LOL, I hate that females try to man certain faces. That's to try to... Oh my god. I can't read this sentence. Alright. Oh, here's one on my nail art tutorials. LOL, I hate that females try to man's certain faces that to try to look sexy, but it doesn't work at all. Was that done on purpose, or was that... I feel like the universe hates me with these sentences. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. Oh, thank God. Okay. Yikes. I don't let it get me down. Most of them aren't like that. They're usual. Her eyes narrow to paper cut slits. What? Nothing. Doesn't look like nothing. It's fine. She scrabbles furiously at the touch button, not fast enough to keep me from saying, in the moment before she hits delete, I see, I'm coming to see you. What was that? Who was that? I don't know, some internet weirdo. It's fine, don't worry about it. Easier said than done. Who's stalking my girl? It's okay, Avery. Nobody ever does anything. They're just full of hot air. Sexist, racist, homophobic, transphobic, hot air. I don't really feel comforted by that. Let's talk about something else, okay? We're gonna be late for work if you just sit here and debate trolls. Welcome back, ad goers. What a scandal. We walk in together, me in your arms. I'm putting you down before we cross the threshold. Can't carry me as a human? You've got those scrawny little noodle arms, so I guess not. These are not noodle arms. Bet if you arm wrestle Mason, she'd rip your hand clean off. Okay, but is there anybody at the cafe she couldn't beat? Well, Landry, maybe. Nah, I don't think he'd win. Let's get them to face off. We'll take bets. After some scrambling, we head out to the cafe together. It's a nice, crisp morning. We don't talk much on the way in case bystanders overhear, but it's a comfortable silence. Jelly Donut isn't making an appearance today. It should be an uneventful shift. So why is someone standing at the entrance waiting for us to open? He's skeeving me out. Is he the one I ran into the other night? The one that stared daggers through me? No, he's too short. Who is he, and why does he make me feel so uncomfortable? I still got that creepy comment on my mind. It must be coloring my perception. It's probably nothing. Hey, let's go around the back. Good idea. We sting around the corner, but not without being chased by a cold stare. I set Finley down once he's out of sight. She steps over the threshold. I get a bad vibe from that guy. I hope he isn't coming in. Yeah, I know what you mean. Some people just exude creep from their pores. He's dripping it all over the place. That's gross, but yes. We sneak in through the kitchen. Mason watches us with an expression I've never seen before. Well, on her at least. Awful late, Finley. You stayed with Avery. How'd you know? Goes Finley. Not hard to tell. What do you mean? What does that even mean? What? Don't tell anybody, okay? Why would I, goes Mason. That's my girl. Finley slaps Mason in the back and heads out to the floor. I nod at Mason awkwardly before I traipse after Finley. Mason nods back and I swear she's holding back a grin or something. Hey. Yeah? You sure about going out there with that guy? What guy? The one hanging around outside. What if he's that internet weirdo? Let me take your shift. You can take it easy. Nice of you to offer, but I'll be fine. If I let some commenter get me down, I might as well give up. There's always going to be creepers. Anyway, how do we even know who he is? Maybe you're jumping to conclusions. I'd rather you be safe, honestly. Look, things get weird. I'll go upstairs, okay? I guess. Don't worry so much. She presses her fingers on my nose. Boop. Come on, let's finish prep. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. I can't help but sneak anxious looks out the window. I don't see the creeper anymore, so maybe it was a coincidence? He might have been some dumb kid loitering. Maybe the promotion scared him off. When we open, a few people pile in, but he's not among them. Finley doesn't seem to notice, so I should calm down. I distracted myself by playing with some cats for a while. It's good to see Ramona and Jinta getting along. After about an hour or so, just enough time for us to get into routine, I see him. The creeper, creeping about, creepy as possible, slinks in behind another customer. He sits at the table near the window, hood drawn up, studying the menu like there's going to be a quiz. Hey, Finley. I bumped her on her way back to the kitchen. The guy is here. I'll take care of his table, so take a break, okay? You're such a peach, Avery. Thanks. She pauses like she's considering something, but shrugs it off and escapes upstairs. Look at me being all protective. I do that, though. I better go see what this guy wants. Have you decided on your order? No. I'll give you a little more time. Yeah. I return my attention to the customers that are actually here to eat something. I check on him a few more times, each time he mumbles something about time. Why don't you just call me when you're ready? I'm waiting for someone. Oh, sorry, are they coming here? Sooner or later. Okay. Maybe he's just nervous. Maybe he's meeting someone for a date. Maybe this is a misunderstanding. Guess I'll go tell Finley. I'm technically not leaving the floor unsupervised since Reese is down there on cat detail, but down there regardless, he can keep an eye on things. Oh, there's Finley sitting at her laptop with a cup of coffee, chatting with Hayes as he cleans the pastry counter. Hey, kiddo. Hey, I think the coast is clear if you want to come back. Sure, thanks for keeping an eye out. You're my knight in shining armor. She has downstairs coffee and laptop momentarily abandoned. Finley told me you were looking out for her. That's really nice of you. Aw, thanks, Hayes. That's what I do. I'm a real toughie. I'll save you from weirdos if you ever need it. Do you think I'd get weirdos? I guess I did more harm than good planting the notion in his head. Oh, baby Hayes. Oh no, it's just a hypothetical. I'm sure you're fine. Okay. No, I mean it. You're too nice for that. And Finley isn't? No, that's... You know what I mean. Sorry. No, don't apologize. Someone's voice rises to an indignant shriek. It's coming from downstairs. Whoa. You think you're hot stuff, huh? Goes the creep. Think you can manipulate men? What the fuck? Oh, crap. What? Did I stutter? Tell you to get your ugly face off? Nick Kaneko. We know where you work, and if you keep using some cats to get famous, there are going to be problems. What the fuck? Motor down the stairs. Few cats hear the noise and dive into their hiding places. Everyone's staring. Finley's trapped between this guy and a wall. Is he reading off a cue card? What's going on? Is there a problem? Avery, this isn't your problem. I believe it is. Avery, it's okay. I don't have to, but I'm gonna. Look, dude, if you don't leave, you're gonna have problems. Oh, so now you're threatening me. You wanna fight right here in the middle of this cafe? Dang. Yeah, let's fight. This is what guys like me have to deal with? I show up to express my concern and she sicks her white knight on me? Is this what women are really like? I put the pronouns she, her. I'm another woman. I don't know what the fuck. I don't hear that from you. You started this. I started what? You're the one manipulating guys to get what you want and I'm gonna stop it. His voice raises with every retort. The longer we talk back, the more he digs in his heels. I have a feeling this will only get worse. You're going to have to leave, goes Finley. Because I have an opinion. You can't censor me like that. Ugh, what should I do? Maybe I can intimidate him? I stare him dead in the eyes and roll up my sleeves. What, I hit her nerves? The second you hear stuff you don't like, you get violent? Typical. You keep threatening me, maybe I'll hit more than nerves. Is this gonna be fight? Finley's checking her fist hard enough that her fingers are turning pale. She's gonna deck this guy. Leave Avery out of this. Get out of here. I've never heard her so angry. Her voice is low, like an angry cat's growling. Wait until I write about how you threatened me. I'll make sure everyone sees it. A hand settles on his shoulder. Its fingers blade out and slowly, deliberately dig in. Oh, Mason! Look at us girlies. Oh, it's Mason, thank goodness. Who the hell are you? Security. Get out, or I'll make you. She gives him something I've never seen Mason give anyone. A smile. A twisted, malicious smile. Oh, do it. Tell them about the help he's that cat's paw. Love to hear what they say. Then come see me too and tell me to my face. Got a special greeting for all of you. You're all horrible. Then get out. I'm going. Get your hand off me. Mason nudges him and he rushes out the door as if chased. You two. Kitchen. Finley is silent, biting her lip, eyes smoldering. I nod and march into the back. Hayes, Reese, cover the floor. Right. I just want to say right now, I absolutely love that it was Mason that came out and not one of the guys, even though none of the guys had the personality, I feel like, to do that. But, like, still, I love it. Let's go, Mason. Mason stands between us like a referee. Finley refuses to look up from her phone. Her thumbs furiously fly across the screen as she types. So that really was him. Who knows? Could have been that guy. Could have been one of the other creeps who harassed me. Hell, maybe they'll all come out now. Is being internet famous really worth getting treated like this? Maybe you shouldn't make videos anymore. Why shouldn't I? They don't have the right to judge me for what I do, so why should I stop? I'm just trying to help. I don't need help. Oh, Finley. I can handle myself, thank you very much. And what would you do if you were all alone and that guy came up? You could have gotten hurt. I'm a grown-ass woman, Avery. I can handle myself and I don't need anyone telling me what I should do. This is ridiculous. You're being stubborn. You're being condescending. Cut it out, goes Mason. Cool down. Finley, take a break upstairs. Yeah, fine. Avery, sit. Okay. Finley storms upstairs to Graves' apartment. I can hear the door slam from here. I sit on a stool in the kitchen and fiddle with my hands. Is Mason gonna lecture me? I don't need that. Mason doesn't say anything. She just goes back to work. This is almost worse than if she laid into me. Is this the silent treatment? I should get back to work. No, sit. Am I in timeout? I am in timeout. She shoves a mug into my hands. It's tea. Just drink it. She scoops another mug off the table and then disappears upstairs. I've drawn slow breaths of tea's flowery scent, but it doesn't settle the anxiety lurching in my gut. Okay, Avery, breathe and drink your tea. Calm down. But the look on Finley's face, the look on that creepy jerk's face, they keep popping up. A lot happened in so little time. How many times did I screw up during the flurry of panic? Mason returns empty-handed. She goes back to work. The rhythmic sound of the knife hitting the cutting board is soothing. Neither of us talk. When I start again, it's more to myself than anything. I did the best I could. I just wanted to protect her. Is that your job? Oh, she answered. She and Finley are pretty close, so I guess it makes sense she's getting involved. Well, no. Big difference between protecting and acting like a parent. I don't get it. That's a start. I don't get that either. Look, just cool off, then go talk to her. Okay. Take this to table 7. She dumps the tray in my hands. Oh, so now I can go back to work? Break's over. You go, Mason. Things have quieted down. Most of the customers who were here for the incident have left, but I still feel stairs crawling up my back. Hayes and I cover the floor until Landry gets in. Hayes frequently timidly glances towards me and the door, sometimes both. He pulls Landry aside and whispers something, telling him about the confrontation, no doubt. After that, I notice Landry keeping a sharp vigilance towards the door, too. And then his vigilance starts to creep onto me. Something on your mind? Hey, Avery, have you seen Finley since this went down? I hope she's okay. No, I haven't. I know Mason went to check on her, but that's good. How are you? You okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Probably should have just punched the guy. I'm glad you didn't. If he comes back, you leave him to me or Mason. Your job right now is talking to Finley. Do you want me to go see if she wants to? Nah, I'll just go up. Thanks, though. Of course, remember, none of us will let anything happen to you or Finley. We're all family. Thanks. I head upstairs. Hey, Finley? No answer. I don't even see her. I approach and oh, there she is. In a little ball, fast asleep. Sun is setting, the rays fall directly on the couch and light across Finley's sleeping face. I reach out without thinking to brush her hair away from her face. I hope she hasn't been too upset. Before I can make contact, one eye stares back at me. Hey. Oh. You fell asleep? Yeah, I had to rage nap it out. I'm really sorry I talked to you like that. I didn't mean to comfort it out that way. I'm just really worried. No, I know you're trying to look out for me. I'm just sick of being told what to do about what I like. I understand. I would too. I didn't mean to do that. I just really... What happens if that guy comes back? Or another one? Maybe you're right. Maybe I should get out of the public eye if this is what I get for it. I mean, if you think they'd be safer. But maybe I'm too stubborn. When I was a kid, I wasn't really good at anything. My grades weren't great. I sucked at sports. I didn't have a lot of friends. I tried for theater, but I always got the ensemble parts, never even a speaking role. I know it sounds silly, but this jelly donut thing was an opportunity. I threw it out there. It got really popular, and that made me feel great. It was the first time I found something that made me stand out. I didn't think about not all attention is good, you know? Is this the kind of attention I'm going to get? No, I don't think so. Until now, everyone's been really happy to see Jelly Donut, and they're happy to see Finley. The other day, a customer asked about your makeup videos, and even if it was, I know you're more than that. If I gave up, would they move on? If not me, would it be someone else? I don't like dealing with this, but I don't want to give them what they want either. I'd rather keep doing what I want to do. If that's what you won't be alone. You've got Mason and Landry and me. You're right, I do. I feel her arm touch mine. I can also feel my face heat up. I'll be your bodyguard. I'll chase off anybody that tries to give you trouble. Oh, really? Goes Finley. She gives a gentle, low little laugh. Why does it make my heart skip? Oh. I'll get someone more intimidating for that. Oh, yeah, you're probably right. I have something different in mind for you. Oh, Finley? What do you have in mind? Yeah? Yeah? Oh my god! She places her hand under my chin and tilts my head forward. I manage to get my senses together with just enough time to close my eyes before our lips touch. This is so cute! Aww! It's quick, but even after she pulls away, I can still feel the sensation. I feel my pulse rushing through my body. I lean forward and give her one more quick peck to return the favor. Did that help? Am I helping? She laughs and turns away, tucking her hair behind her ear. The tips of her ears are a tinge pink, and it's unbelievably cute. She's just as flustered as I am. Thank goodness. Yeah, it did. But I also have a favor to ask. I have an idea. Can I come over again tonight? Oh, yeah, sure, okay. Although won't you be a cat? I have to study magic, dummy. Well, can't blame Avery. Come on. I want to practice magic with the Grimoire. Yeah, of course. This time, let's get a Hawaiian pizza. Can we please get something else? Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, gosh. Landry's really apologetic they can't escort us. Mason is pretty worked up about it, too. She even stays late to see us off. I carry Finley, Jelly Donut, home and move a little faster in case that guy decided to stick around. It's a pity Graves isn't around. He could have walked with us. Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while. I hope he's okay. I'm sure he's fine. You think he's lost or something? I don't know. While I was in his apartment, it looked messier than usual. There's dust on the shelves. He never leaves dust. You think maybe he ran off? If he did, he would have taken Dracula, but she's still here, and she seems lonely. Aw, poor Dracula. I mean, she's being fed, but he usually spends more time at home, that's all. Yeah, I guess so. Finley nestles inside my zip hoodie, both for privacy and for warmth. I look like I'm smuggling a pillow, but whatever. This is gonna sound real corny, but I can feel your heartbeat right now. It's kind of nice. I like corny. It's fine. She curls up and rests her head against my chest. Don't get fresh. Oh my god, I'm not, you weirdo. It's comforting. We ordered Thai from that one place. Turns out watching a cat eat pad Mao is it any more graceful than watching one eat pizza? Is that too spicy? Not for me, it isn't. They never make it spicy enough. Can I try? You like that kind of thing? Well, I don't know. I'm curious. Well, okay. I'll just try a noodle and that delicious looking pepper. It's really good. Holy crap! My mouth is on fire. I chug my water. It does nothing. There's gotta be something in the kitchen. Milk, soda, anything. Oh my god, is that too much for you? You baby. I feel like I tried to put out a campfire with my mouth. How do you even deal? Are all your taste buds dead? No, of course not. I've built a tolerance for the fine nuances of flavor. My body's too weak. No. I'm so grateful for my boring, mild pad thai. Alright, let's get cracking. You have that book handy? Right here. Can I? She won't look me in the eye. Her tail twitches widely. Oh no, something wrong? Yeah, you okay? Yeah, can I sit on your lap while we read? Yes. Oh, yeah, okay, sure. Easier for me to read that way, you know? Uh-huh, sure it is. Sheepishly, Finley crawls into my lap. I can feel her back leaning against my stomach. I could think of a way this would be nicer, to be honest. When she looks on in disdain, then disappears into his cat bed. Hey, buddy, you never even tried to sit on my lap. You can't get jealous now? Okay, you still have the page bookmark where we left off, right? Sure do. So we study together. Feels like no time has passed, so why are my eyelids drooping? And then I look at the clock. Holy crap, it's like 3 a.m. We gotta work tomorrow. It's cool if you want to sleep. I'll be up for just a little longer. I have an idea. Oh yeah? It's hard to articulate. I just have, like, a gut feeling. And I don't want to tell you in case it doesn't work. Oh, the same thing happened to me. Oh, been staying up all night, reading arcane tomes and weaving your dark magics? Oh yeah. All part of the package. We'll move on to human sacrifices next. The yawn is too powerful to stop. Yeah, I'm crashing hard. I'll sleep in my room so you can stay up. Sounds good. Night, sweetie. Oh, you too. Night, cutie. Don't stay up too late, okay? You're so cute. Finley, you're cute. I woke me up. She called me sweetie before, but now it feels a little more personal, you know? I like it. I swaddle myself in blankets and try to calm back down. I drift off quickly, lulled by a faint murmur from the living room. And let me save again. I haven't saved in a hot minute. Ugh, morning already. I have no idea what time I actually fell asleep, but it definitely wasn't early enough. I could carry Finley in the bags under my eyes. It's real tempting to hit snooze as many times as I can afford before I risk running late, about 4. But that's not fair to my guest. I should see how she's doing. What happened? How is she not a cat right now? Oh my god! Finley, you're... I'm what? Wake up! You're not a cat! Huh? She stares down at herself and that seeps through the sleep into her brain and she shoots off the couch and grabs my hand. I'm not a cat! I'm not a cat! You're not a cat! None of us are cats! We jump up and down and shriek with joy. From his bed, Moshi gives us a cranky stare. Myrrh. Well, one of us is still a cat. But what did you do? How did you do it? I don't know. I don't even know how it happened. I spent a lot of time working with magic last night. I guess that's it. Oh, I figured out my magic and what I can do. What? Show me. It's kind of hard to show. Let's just say I know what to do if that guy comes back. I hope he doesn't. But I also want to see. I'll figure something out. But first, coffee. I got maybe an hour of sleep. You got it. Let's stop for breakfast before work. My treat. Aw. Oh, so generous, goes Finley. Have you been to the corner store around here? They make really amazing donuts. They're almost better than Mason's. I've only been able to shop on the internet lately, for obvious reasons. Oh, this is exciting! I can go to real stores again. I can wear all my new outfits, and other people will actually see them. You're right. I want to take you shopping with me. We'll look so cute together. Oh, yeah. As we walk to breakfast, Finley tells me about the type of clothes she recommends for me. I'm not too good at fashion, but I think if it's with Finley, it could be a lot of fun. We pick up a box of donuts and eat them as we walk. Finley, come here for a second. You got a little bit of donut glaze on the right side of your mouth. Ah! She did not just say, why don't you help me? I don't get it. She slips her hands around my shoulders. Oh, now I do? Well, if you insist. I lean in. Wow. I'm not surprised you're fraternizing with your little white knight. I wouldn't be surprised if you pay all of your followers with a little sugar. Ew! We had to ruin this moment, didn't we? Didn't we? Finally, I drop her hands. I whip my head to the side. Yep, it's him. Your security isn't here to help you this time. Did you ambush us? There's nobody around to interrupt, so we can talk nice and clearly now. Hey, bud. I've never been in a fight before, not a real one at least. I don't count the time in 4th grade I gave a kid a nosebleed by whacking him with my jacket zipper. I guess this is as good as time as any to start. You take one step closer, you scumlord, and I'm gonna... Avery. You put your hand on my shoulder and takes a step forward. She wipes the icing from her mouth with a thumb and cracks her knuckles. I've got this. Ooh, look at my girl go. Oh, she's gonna do the thing. Normally I wouldn't hurt a girl, but liars like you. Nope. She puts her hand in the air, and with a peculiar gesture, I feel power. Something around her. Hashtag blocked! A gust of wind catches us from behind, smacking full force into the stalker. He stops, his arm falls to his side. He's frozen in place, his shoulders twitch, but he can't seem to move any more than that. Hashtag reported. Oh, a ripple of wind catches around us for a moment, there's silence. But then there are sirens! Oh my god! Sirens get closer, rounds the corner, it gets closer, closer, and I see the squad cars stop right at the edge of the alley. This officer walks towards us. We've received reports of trouble. Are you alright? This man has been harassing us. Please take him away. That true, buddy? What is this? This is too funny. Officer claps her hand firmly on the man's shoulder. I'm going to take you to the station. Come with me. Dumbly he nods. The cop steers him towards the squad car. Then they're gone suddenly as they appeared. That's not how that works, but magic, I guess. What just happened? Did Finley do all of that? She stands rigid, staring in the direction of the car that is no longer there. Finley. She turns to me with a wild look in her eyes, then they're almost glowing. That, my dear, is how I'll handle creeps. You did that? All of that? Holy crap, all I can do is bend soda cans. I was really scared it wouldn't work, but it did. It worked, and we're safe. How did you come up with that? I don't know. I was just thinking over and over, like, I wish things like blocking and reporting actually worked in real life, and it was like a light went off. So this is magic. I can do magic. I'm a wizard, Avery. You already used that line. I don't care. I love it. We should be careful. I mean, when has this ever happened? Internet creeps don't just get magicked away by cops. Sorry, I got distracted. My cat was doing something. But what if it happened a lot more often? What? Nothing, you sweet child. Don't worry about it. And give me some sugar. You want another donut? No, you dumbo. Ah! Oh my god! I'm walking on the sun and with the stars on my shoulders and the wind in my hair, or some other complicated metaphor. I don't know. I've been so happy lately. It's great. I mean, work is still work and mochi is still mochi, but I got a real cute crush I can spend my time with, and I'm starting to get to the bottom of this magical curse thing. Oh, pics say nothing. What? How's that any different than don't say anything? These choices are so obtuse. This whole game is obtuse. No, you don't get it. There's nuance here. Akia is choosing between action and inaction, and I just want to see them smooch. Avery is me. I know, I told you, goes Finley. I'm basically an expert on this route. This leads to the best kissing scene. But you gotta get that build, that slow burn. And this is the slowest burn. I live for that stuff. We didn't have a slow burn. It's a little slow because you're so dense. God damn it, Finley. Hey, as promised, Finley did bring in Blast Zone and we're huddled around her laptop playing. I didn't think I'd like a romantic game about boys fighting, but this is really compelling. We've been playing bits and pieces on breaks after work. Everyone else stays away because Finley's tried this shtick on them before. They're lost, honestly. There's a lot of good romantic angst in this game. I've settled into one of the bean bags and Finley's head is in my lap. That's also part of our new evening routine. It's late. Everyone else went home. I suggest we go back to one of our apartments to play, but there's no way Finley's going to interrupt the scene. So when we beat this, should we do one of the other routes? No. Keita or bust. Wow, strong opinions. You don't understand, the story falls apart in the other routes. It's terrible. It's a trash game. And you said you like this game, goes Avery. It's complicated. I get it. If I wasn't playing this, I'd be playing some other trash game. What I should be doing is figuring out how to break the curse for everyone else. It's tricky. I don't know how to introduce them all to magic. Finley offered to make a video, but that sounds like too much work. We should just get them all together after work someday and do it. It's been hard to get everyone in the same place lately. And then there's Graves. Where is he? You gotta pick before it times out. Right. I picked the suggested choice and we continue with the scene in the game. It's been graciously quiet since that thing with the internet rando. Graves did say something about security improvements a while back. Maybe he did something to keep people out? Like a reward? Did Did he accidentally warded himself out too? Oh, ooh, this is the good part. Stop zoning out. She slaps my shoulder and that train of thought dissipates. Ah, sorry, I was thinking about some work stuff and that is getting kind of late. Okay, let's save it and do this tomorrow then, okay? Kata's confession requires your full attention. I wait with bated breath. But come on, let's go. You can't stay here all night either. Alright, alright. It's way harder than when I usually leave. Usually the sun's still peeking through the city skyline, but tonight the moon's already high. Back home, the crickets would be chirping full force right now. They get super noisy this time of year. Car noises echoed from the main roads are close enough. Finley's apartment is in the same direction as mine, so we walk hand in hand to the halfway point. So there's a sequel to Blast Zone, but it's garbage, you know? They added new characters and totally played down Kata's backstory. Wait till we beat it, then I'll tell you. She's been talking about the game the whole way back. I'm glad I could share it with her, but wow, is there a lot of backstory to remember. And later we should talk videos. I want to introduce you in my blogs. I think we could start doing cute little bits about where we go on dates in the city and stuff. That sounds fun. But are you sure? Like about me? I don't have a lot of like on-screen charisma or anything. Oh, I think you have plenty of charisma. You saying I have bad taste? Finley. What? No, that's not what I... She gives me a hand. She gives my hand a squeeze. What was I saying? I'm just teasing. I lace my fingers between hers and pull her closer. Sadly, we're already at the crossroads where we have parts to play. Or ways to part ways. Oh my god, I didn't read that right. God damn it. I'd come over, but I got some editing to do, so see you tomorrow. You know where to find me. Of course. Then, the thrilling conclusion of our game. She gives me a quick kiss and bounds off down the road to her apartment. Bye, sweetie. Bye. Well, I better start picking out some vlog-worthy outfits, huh? I'm sure Finley will go shopping with me. I think about it the rest of the way home. Oh? This doesn't sound right. As I round the corner, I feel a tense, creeping stiffness crawl up my back. My steps slow. My legs are suddenly heavy. This is familiar. Like the feeling I got the other day before I ran into that dude who kept staring at me. It's like something breathing down my neck or looming behind me, breathing over my shoulder. Is someone following me? I whip around. Just the street. I walk faster. I feel it growing with every step towards my apartment. Dread hollows a burrow in my stomach. Why do I feel so anxious? I'm just going home. I don't even have far to go as I'm getting Oh no. It's him. Alright, we only have like 15 seconds left of ads, so I'm just gonna wait for some of the ad goers to come back for those subbers. Subbers? I don't know. Just better. Welcome back, ad goers. We left our girlfriend at her apartment, and now we're being stalked by some creepy dude. So let's see. Did he find out where I live? Does he live here too? No, that's too much of a coincidence. My limbs freeze. I feel my heart shaking inside my ribcage. My head is swimming. Everything is wrong. I can't place why. Howdy. Good evening. Good night. My voice feels small and foreign, like it's thrown by a ventriloquist. I try to beeline for the door, but he sidesteps and blocks my way. Now, why the hurry? Why don't you answer a couple questions, kiddo? Don't call me that, please. His deep, drawling voice is saturine venom? I don't definitely mispronounce that. I'll have to look it up later. He puts on a smile, but certainly not one that puts me at ease. Do you need directions? You seem lost. I can't keep the tremor out of my voice. He notices. Well, ain't you smart? Right to the point. Why, yes, I am lost. But I ain't looking for a place. Oh, I found that. Looking for a guy. Think you can help? I'm pretty new to the city. I probably can't. I reckon you can. Suppose I shouldn't mince words. You're a busy person. I'm already feeling guilty wasting your time. I'm trying to hunt down Graves. You seen him? Is he a friend? He can't be. He feels... See, I've been looking all over for my old buddy, and it's like he don't exist. Ain't that a shame? Oh, yeah, I haven't seen him recently either. Anger flashes over his face like an eclipse, vanishing as quickly as it had come. Ugh, too bad. We got so much to talk about. I suppose his apprentice will do. That'll send the message. Intent reaches my feet before it hits my ears. I'm running before I know it. I'm not dumb enough to stick around to find out what he means by send a message. I don't look behind to see if he's following. That would slow me down. I have to get to the cafe. I just have to run like I'm being chased even if I'm not. Ping, I hear a sharp noise behind me, like a metal bat hitting a home run. My foot gets stuck. Oh, on what? I don't know, but it hits the ground and stays there. Force knocks me over and twists my ankle in a way that shocks pain in my leg. I'm seeing stars and I want to crawl away. But I can't. I gotta speak to Graves about your manners. Didn't you even excuse yourself? What a rude little kitten. I look down. My foot is covered with rust. Rust? This movement is molasses. I like he's enjoying a stroll through the park. I crane my head over my shoulder to see it, but it's hard to think. If you'd been polite, we wouldn't need to fight. Didn't want to hurt you, kid. I only need a couple answers. But if you want a duel, I ain't gonna complain. Promise you won't run away yet? I won't play dirty if you don't. I don't think I can break this rust without breaking my ankle off. It feels like it's already broken. Tears sting my eyes. I can barely use my magic to make trash sculptures. How am I supposed to use it to fight? I'm doomed. You haven't changed a bit, knocked, goes Graves, still pushing around the weak to excuse your own maleficence. I've never been so happy to hear my boss's voice. Graves. Graves will know what to do. I know it. And here you come, acting like you ain't got nothing to do with it, goes Knocked. Gonna get me all nostalgic, old man. From out of nowhere, Graves is already next to me. He kneels down and places a hand on my foot. What's he holding? Are you hurt? Don't move, this may burn a little. A sensation washes all over. Whew! A sensation washes over my rested foot like stepping in a puddle of battery acid. Well, maybe that's a bit extreme. It burns, but it doesn't hurt. The rest crumbles to dust and I'm free. I flex my ankle. It doesn't feel great, but I can at least put weight on it now. What? Whoa! 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 Graves has a goddamn sword? This is intense for a dating simulator. Graves stands between me and Knocked when the floor like Graves could accomplish his pulls a sword from his cane. I never even noticed he walked around with a cane. That's how little I'm paying attention to. What a perfect weapon for him. Knocked shoves his hand in his pocket and rests on his metal bat like a cane. We're standing there waiting. How are you now? Can you stand unassisted? Goes Graves. Yeah, thanks. Who is that? If you recall the bike in that alley, I almost forgot. The one that was rusted over? The one Graves told me not to touch? This is why? Meet the source of our collective woes. Aw, come on now, goes Knocked. And after all we've been through together. Avery? I don't imagine this will end well. I have a favor to ask. Whatever you need, boss. He drops the cane sheath and takes my hand. His eyes are fierce, fire and ice staring into mine. I feel like I'm gonna shit fling. I give it to you. All of it. Take care of it for me, Avery. Wait, what? Wait, hold up. All of what? Everything of mine. You'll understand. Now go as fast as you can. Go to the cafe. You'll be safe there. Wait, Graves? No. What was that all about? I don't feel any different. Why are you waddling? Go, says Graves. Can I save? Alright. No, I know magic too. I'm not gonna let you fight this creep by yourself. Avery, you aren't ready for this. Just go. Ping. The bat hits the ground. I don't have time to what's happening for him. Face first on the asphalt. Graves kneels above me, his legs and his right arm coated in rust. He's stuck to the ground. I told you to run. Graves swings the sword at Knocked, but it's easily dodged. If only I knew the spell that Graves used to dissolve the rust. Maybe I can muddle through. It's worked with everything else so far. I throw my hands around his leg. Avery, don't. Too easy. I always knew you'd get dropped because of your strays. What's wrong with my hands? Why are they rusty? It's spreading. No. Did I just end the game right now by trying to offer? Did I literally just kill us both? I got an achievement called I Mustn't Run Away. Did I just end this game, guys? I guess I did. So let's go back. I'm glad I saved. That would have really sucked. Don't you worry, kitten. I'll catch up. Ha. That's where it taught me as I run the best I can on my sore ankle. It hurts with every step, but I can't stop. I pull out my phone as I run. I match the touchscreen to get Finley's number. Usually we just text because I hate talking on the phone. If I call, maybe she'll notice and realize it's an emergency. Voicemail. Crap. I tried a few more times. I almost dialed the pizza place by accident because my hands are shaking. Maybe they'd be able to help me too. I can see the cafe in front of me when my ringtone blares their light. Crap, did not hear that? I shouldn't have been more quiet. I answer the phone before it can ring anymore. Hello? What the hey, Avery? Everything alright? You locked yourself out or something? Because if you want to come over... No, this is bad. I got attacked. Oh my god, what? Goes Finley. Some witch attacked Graves. It's bad. Oh, Avery, oh my god, where are you? I'm heading to the cafe. I'll meet you there, hon. I'm coming. No, wait. Sorry, hung up. I just need to reach out to someone to tell them what happened. I didn't think this through. What if Knox intercepts her? My gut feels with terror. After all, if he knows who I am, he knows who she is too. No. Finley's stronger than me. She knows how to handle creeps. Right? I hobbled into the cafe, locked the door behind me, and collapsed onto the nearest sofa. I closed my eyes for a moment, but then, that sound. Someone's furiously jiggling the handle. Holy crap, now that I've had a few minutes to let everything catch up, my ankle hurts like hell. I try to hobble to the door, but it flies open before I have the chance. I ready myself to fight a murderer armed with a bat, but it's... Finley throws her arms around me and buries my face into her chest. Knock didn't kill me, but she might if she keeps squeezing me this hard. Avery, baby, what happened to you? Who hurt you? Just point me in the right direction, I will destroy. Nobody hurts my honey like that. Finley. What, Avery, what's the matter? She loosens her grip just enough so I can escape and breathe again. I'm okay. Hurt my ankle, but I'll be okay. We need to stay safe and think about what to do. Is Mama Finley gonna have to block him? Don't be reckless. There's too danger. The door flies open. Her head whips around towards it. Graves! What happened? Where is he? And suddenly everyone's here. The curse must have broken for everyone at once. This should be good news, but... Oh, Reese. It's bad. He's still out there, I think. Still out where? He lunges, but Mason intercedes. Stop. She's injured. What happened to him? You have to tell me what happened. Someone attacked us. I have no idea who he was, but he had a grudge against Graves. His name was Noct, I think? I don't know who that is, but what happened then? This Noct guy, I think he bit Graves. Reese clutches at his chest. He looks like he might fall over and pass out. I reach out to ease him to the seat, but he swats me away. I knew it. I knew he was going to get in over his head. I knew another witch was on his tail, but he told me to stay out of it. Wait, Reese knew? Of course he did. Damn it, I should have helped. I could have helped. Why didn't he let me help? Reese sinks into the couch and slams the armrest with his fist, beating on furniture. Isn't going to do anything, but if that helps him feel better. He sinks his fingers into the cushion and looks hard at the floor. His eyes gloss over. He's holding back tears with everything he's got. I feel really bad. For all his blustering, Reese admired Graves a lot. I think he was the only one of us who really did. I guess now after Graves saved me like that, I kind of do too. Too little, too late, I suppose. So, now what happens? What do? We avenge him, of course. We kill Noct. Whoa. That's a bit extreme. All's fair in a duel. If that's what this guy wants, if that's what he gets. When he comes to the cafe, I'll take it back from him. Comes for the cafe? Why would he do that? When a witch defeats another in a duel, they take the loser's property. But he'll have to beat me to get it. Is Graves really dead? Goes Landry. I don't know. If Noct's intent was to kill him... Damn it. Now Landry's the one who looks pissed. This is kind of scary. I've never seen him do anything but laugh and smile before, so it's almost as jarring as seeing Reese cry. Magic is a scourge. This always happens when you get too close. Reese's head snaps up. What do you know about magic? You haven't studied. Hayes readies himself with wide eyes. His mouth purrs like the conversation is a game of double dutch played with live wires. What is it? Why does everybody keep talking about magic? Was Graves cursed too? He must have been, right? Goes Finley. It all sounds so unreal still. Are you sure it's magic? Of course it is. How else would this be happening? But he was too strong to get cursed. That part was just us. But he wasn't too strong to not curse us. Does that matter now, goes Reese? He's gone. And this Noct guy is going to be here to take everything else too. He spits the name like it's profane. Reese launches himself from the chair and storms to the door. He puts his hand in his pocket like he's concealing a weapon. How would he just take the cafe? That's not how property works. There are, like, deeds and stuff. Not that I know much more about it than that, but I'm pretty sure my parents didn't kill a witch to buy their house. Of course it's more complicated. I don't have time to explain which territories. Just know that when you're defeated in a duel, you give your property to the winner. So unless Graves gave it away before the fight, Noct owns the cafe now. Oh! I remember Graves grabbing my hand and staring through me. I remember his words. I think he did. What? Before he fought, before he told me to run away, he told me that he gave everything to me. You? Why you? You're a newborn baby stumbling through the witching world. That's not fair. You can't handle it. I think she damn well can. Thank you, Finley. Thank you. And besides, it's not like Avery's alone, right? I mean, I'm here too. I can kick some rando witch's ass too. Since when can you use magic? Since Avery taught me. She sounds so proud when she says that. It makes me feel proud by extension. Guess I did some good. If Finley can learn, I can learn too. Hey, Mason, let's go, girlies. Jealous. Goes Finley. Worried I can take you in a fight now? Ha. Wouldn't need magic to beat the snot out of some creep. Let him show his face. Well, I don't know if I'm okay with fighting, but we can all stick together and keep both Avery and the cafe safe, right, guys? Goes Landry. Aw, poor hit baby Hayes. Yes, I think a little self-defense could help us all. I know I'd feel a bit better. Ha, if that's how you'll all be, then you can't expect me to straggle behind. Of course I'll show you all how magic's really done. First things first, we need a plan. Avery, do you know for sure that Graves was defeated? Well, if the curse is broken, it's a pretty safe assumption. You know what they say about assumptions. Reese, would it be ease your mind a bit if I go with you to investigate? Sure. I could use muscle to hold me back from eviscerating Noct. And Avery, we better take care of Mochi. What if Noct, like, takes him as a hostage or something? I bet he's the kind of scum who would do that. I'll get him. I'll bring Mochi back here. What? Finley, no! Come on. I'm good at stealth and I've already got a key to your place. I gave her a key to my apartment? Oh my god. Who else is gonna go? Says, when are you good at stealth? I'm so good at those gear games. Just give me a cardboard box and I'll be good to go. I don't even know where to start with that. Look, doesn't matter, goes Mason. You stay and rest. Finley, Landry, Reese, go on your missions. I'll protect Avery. I can help too. I know some first aid. I can help with your ankle, Avery. Aw, Hayes. Guys, I think I'm just some screw-up kid. You don't have to do this for me. Of course we do. Finley goes, you're our screw-up kid. We stick together through thick and thin, us cursed cats. Tears of gratitude sting my eyes. I never thought I'd have friends like this, who'd endanger themselves for me. My high school friends would have run off the moment someone said curse. I love these guys. I vigorously scrub my face. Don't want to get too mushy. I hop back to the couch. Okay, we can do this, right? Yeah. Promise me nobody's gonna get hurt, okay? Please. Give us more credit than that. Yeah. This guy will be sorry if he underestimates us. Then we enact our plans. Reese, Landry, and Finley all head out together. It's so weird to see them walk away from the cafe as humans. Hayes vanishes into the bathroom for the first aid kit. Mason dips into the kitchen and I hear a horrific screeching noise like metal against linoleum. What is she doing? She returns triumphantly. She smirks at me, or miraculously at the dumb, gawking face I'm making. Block the door. With what? An industrial range? She gives me the self-satisfied smirk that paces in front of the front door and the windows like a sentry. Oh my god, who needs magic? She can snap that Noct guy in half with her hands. Hayes is back with bandages and a bag of ice. Gingerly, he removes my shoe and rolls up my pant leg to get a better look at my ankle. I'm glad I'm wearing socks that don't have holes. Oof, my ankle doesn't look great, but it could be a lot worse. I don't think it's sprained, just twisted. You need rest. He slowly, neatly wraps my ankle with one of the stretchy bandages. When he pins it in place, it's like a pro's work. A professional ankle wrapper? Do you know a lot of first aid, Hayes? You're way calmer than I expected. I study in Scouts. Of course he was in Boy Scouts. Oh my gosh. Yeah, buddy? I'm almost done, baby. Injuries and things don't bother me, never have. Not everything makes me anxious. Well, thank you. I'm glad you're here to patch me up. He smiles sheepishly, but averts his gaze to the ground towards the ice pack. He props my foot up on one of the big puffy ottomans and places the ice on my ankle. Oh my god, does that feel good. Now just keep it elevated and rest a little. And take the ice off in 20 minutes. Thanks again, Dr. Hayes. I'm gonna make some coffee. I think everyone will need it. I stress nap once Hayes goes back upstairs. Sometimes I need a system shutdown before I can think straight again. I think even the cats know something's up because they all swarm me. I've got 2 on my lap and the others pile around me. It's soothing to hear them and feel their little paws stretch out at me. I hope that's helping them too. It's not good sleep, and anytime I nod off, I have horrible visions of Nock turning Finley or the others to rest, and I startle myself back awake. This is a mess. Such a huge mess. I try to shut out the thoughts by remembering the Finley-sanctioned blast timeline. It's not much, but I feel a little better. Somehow I nod off just for a moment. I should awake when I hear the door fly open. Is it knocked? Did it come through the front door? Can witches come in uninvited, or is that vampires? Oh, it's Finley again. She bounces the door against her hips. Her hands are full of cat carrier. The fussy lump inside is unmistakable. Wow, you are so whiny, goes Finley. Hold your pants on, baby. Mochi! Did you have any trouble? Is everything okay? It's fine, though I had to lure him into the carrier of treats, and he hated every moment of being in there. So, same as always. That's good. How about it? Should I unleash the beast? Yeah. Yeah, Mochi, if you cause any trouble with the other cats, you're going right back in, got it? Like he's gonna choose to start listening. Finley opens the carrier and shoots out like a furry cannonball. Then he stands there dumbstruck. Hi, baby boy! Everyone, this is Kai. Oh, baby. Oh, bye. See you later, bud. Once she's done, I grab Finley by the shoulders and drag her onto the couch. Ah! Avery, what? No, stay here for a second, okay? Just please. I tangle my fingers in her hair and bury my face against her shoulder. I was worried. Aw, Avery. I didn't even have time to get scared. I kept thinking about how this guy hurt you and ooh, I'm gonna get angry again. I guess the underside of her chin, she breathes a deep, tired sigh. It's okay. It's all gonna be okay. Yeah, it is. I see movement in front of the cafe. Is it? No. There's too many people for it to be knocked. Anyway, I know that hat anywhere. It's Reese and Landry back already with Graves, or what used to be Graves. Now he looks like a forgotten statue, flaking bits of rust off as they haul him up on the sidewalk. Are their hands glowing? I go to get a better look. Oh, they look like garden gloves? Glowing garden gloves? Sit Graves in front of the cafe, then come inside. Reese peels his gloves off, then helps Landry with his. Nobody touch him unless you're properly enchanted. The rest spreads easily. Are you gonna leave him out here? He looks like a huge, ugly yard gnome. Not that I'm going to say anything. We can't risk the cats coming over to investigate. They might touch the rest, and Reese said it could spread to them too. I can't take him upstairs. Dracula would be at risk. Poor Dracula. I know she'll be heartbroken. So, I know. Now what do? We get ready. Who knows a thing or two about magic? I mean, I know the two of us have learned a thing or two, though we're hardly experts. I guess we'll do the best we can to teach you, though. Speak for yourself, goes Reese. You can't teach me anything I don't already know. Of course, he's a know-it-all. Wait, yeah, Reese, how do you know so much about this? I've learned a thing or two in my time. I'm not assistant manager just because I'm good at accounting. I have no idea what kind of magic you've been learning, Avery, but I won't let you steal the spotlight. I'll beat him. Have you been listening? He beat Graves. We gotta team up and come up with a plan. We fight alone, he picks us off, we all jump and we have a chance, goes Mason. See? Mason gets it. What do you propose? Have you ever cram studied before finals? We'll do that, using the tried and true Gray method. We shove enough magic in our short-term memory to beat him. We probably forget it 5 minutes later, but who cares by then? We'll be done. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, goes Reese. You got a better one? Says Finley. See, it'll be fine. I'm basically an expert here too. I've got through half my book reports without even opening the book. Hayes, just take the time to study properly. Alright, someone get me the book and I'll get this started. If I ever need confirmation that I don't want to be a teacher, I'll get it today. I try leading a sort of haphazard class of magic, but it's like herding cats. Reese keeps correcting me. I think Mason fell asleep. Landry keeps getting distracted and wandering off. Finley's interested, but she's also interested in her phone. Hayes is too shy to actually try anything. God, their personalities are just like cats too. Hell, it looks like Mochi is paying more attention than they are. This is important, so I keep trying, and I think they do too, but I'm exhausted. Look, I'm beat, y'all. I'm gonna take a nap. Can you just sort of, like, independent study? Sure, you go. You should get some rest, goes Landry. We can take it from here. Yeah, that sounds great. But we have to prepare to fight, goes Reese. But we don't even know if this guy's coming, says Finley. We could, take guard shifts. Right, we'll go in shifts. Avery can rest, 2 of us can stand guard, and the 2 can move the cats into the basement. The basement? Why? I don't want any of them in the line of danger. They're safer if they're away from us. I doubt Nock cares about cats. He won't go chasing them. Ugh, but then we gotta herd them all down there. We could do it if we work together. You better get Mochi and Dracula, too. I don't want to leave Dracula alone. She must be scared. Aww. Oh my god, Graves! His poor cat Dracula! Aww. Can you get her and then keep the cats company? No, I'm taking first shift as guard. Graves would want it that way. I'll take care of them, Landry. The cats like me. Great, I'll take the other guard shift. Everybody else, relax. Reese and Landry guard the door. I fell back onto the couch. Napping is all I feel ready to contribute. I stare at the ceiling while I listen to Finley and Mason herding the cats. Glad I have an excuse to not do that. I hear the soft sound of footsteps approaching, the silence sound off. Long after that, I feel the gentle peck of a kiss against my forehead. Scoot. Thought you were watching the cats. And Mason and Hayes are taking care of it. Scoot. I move over and Finley takes the space I've been occupying. She pats her lap. I take the invitation by flopping across her legs. I feel her fingers sift through my hair. Man, I could die right here. I know. It's gonna be okay. Ah, you're spoiling me. I know, right? Don't get used to it, says Finley. I'll make it up to you. I'll do something really nice. Just name it. Avery. This sounds serious enough that I pop an eye open. She is serious. If we make it out of this, will you... What? This is so sudden. Will you cosplay with me? This girl. Oh my god. What? I think you'd make a good Akia. Or those other games you might like. I mean, that's it. Of course I will. Perfect. I had this one group in mind too, and I think you'd... Oh? The unmistakable sound of glass breaking. I shoot up so quickly my blood can't keep pace. The room swirls. I feel sick. Footsteps thunder from somewhere. The basement? I'm not sure. What was that? It came from upstairs. Oh, good thing we moved Dracula. Should we go see what it was? Don't you dare. I'll go. Stomping storm's close enough to reveal its source. Mason, wide-eyed but ready. No, I will. What? No! Guys, can we not fight? Oh, Mason stalks upstairs, fit to kill. I think staying down here is the right idea. Time passes. At first nothing, but then muffled voices thumping. Maybe staying down here wasn't a great idea. I've exchanged glances with Finley. Even Landry and Reese have noticed. Landry puts his hand on Reese's shoulder and gives him a firm nod. Reese, keep guard. Right. With those long strides, he's already at the stairs. Finley launches from the couch after him. Wait, I'm coming too. Avery, stay here. You aren't fit to be tromping up and down like that. What? No, I can go too. I crash. Another window shatters. Something falls to the ground hard. I wince at the noise. It's like someone threw a car off the roof. There's debris everywhere. Landry flies up the steps of the apartment. The rest of us rush to the front window. It's knocked. He's on the ground, pinned underneath something metallic. What is it? He pushes it aside. No! Reese throws open the door and charges at Knock. And the statue? Did Graves have a statue in his apartment? I don't remember anything like that. It looked kind of like a... Oh, God. What? What is it? That's... You bastard. Are you going to arrest us all one by one? What's it going to take? What would you have me do? You're being so difficult. She didn't even have magic. Haha, she didn't need it. Pushed me out a window, that one. What fire, what muscle. But you, what's a little gosling gonna do to me? Reese pulls something out of his pocket but knocks it before you can see what it is. Reese's hand is frozen in place, rusted. We have to stop him. She strains to pass me, but I throw my arms around her waist to stop her. Don't, he'll turn you to rest. Who cares? I have to block his ass. He'll get everyone if I don't. Do it from the door. Don't leave. She pries my hands away and charges the entrance, standing wide-eyed in the door to block his way. Knox seems preoccupied with admiring his handiwork as the rest of creeps up Reese's arm. Hashtag blocked. Her voice rings out like a church bell, clear and deafening, and that telltale gust of wind blasts from behind her. The wind hits him full on, but it barely moves his hair. He raises an eyebrow, stares directly through us. I don't think it worked. What? It has to! Again, the wind. Again, he's... Darling, I hate to ask because you're trying real hard there, but what are you doing? Because I don't understand that gibberish. What am I doing wrong? Now's not the time. We gotta think of something else. It's hard to think on your feet when one of them's all messed up. There's a little trash bin by the door. I grab it and slam it to the ground in front of the entryway. I think about a wall. To-go cups, any other detritus climb together and cobble their way into a barnacle. It's gross and it smells like old coffee grounds, but it feels kind of strong. I can see knock through the window. He seems amused. Jerk. What are you doing? Mason and Reese are out there. I know, and I feel bad, but they're rust already, and we gotta figure out how to save ourselves and the cats. He's not even trying to come inside. Maybe he can't? I'm not gonna take any chances. We gotta stall while I think of something. I could make a sword out of soda cans and fight him, but then it'd rust. Or maybe a plastic sword? You aren't a little kid playing pirates. You aren't gonna go at anybody with a plastic sword, goes Finley. And don't act like you have to run in there yourself. We got an ad in 30 seconds. I'm just going to BRB to use the restroom real quick, and then we'll be back, and hopefully we finish this up soon. So yeah, BRB, guys. I am back. Thank you all for your patience. Go eat your food, Lou. Sorry, I had to feed the cats real quick too, because Kai, that's why he was rubbing all against me earlier, because he just wanted food. Not because he loves me. Alright, let's continue. But I've got to do something. If your magic doesn't work on him, we're left with mine. I'm not going to let you touch him, even if it's with a weapon. Look at you. You have no idea how to fight. I hate to admit it, but she's right. Okay, but if your blocks don't work, then what do we do? I don't know. We try to push the couch open in front of the window, but neither of us is strong enough. I guess it doesn't matter. Knock hasn't touched the trash barricade. I guess we're just stuck. Either Knock gets us or we'll die of starvation, then cats will eat us. Wow, you went from 0 to morbid real fast. It happens. Finley paces back and forth, mumbling to herself and ruffling her fingers through her hair. She doesn't even look up. I wonder how long it would take for 14 cats to get hungry enough to eat. I don't get why it didn't work. I put as much power behind it as I could. It should have compelled him the same way as the internet troll. Maybe he didn't get it? Like he doesn't look like a guy that uses the internet much, you know? Avery, that's it. You're a genius. What? For what? I was making a joke. No, you're right. He can't get blocked if he doesn't have something to block. Maybe it has to mean something to the person I'm using it on. I have to find a word or phrase that gets to him. Like what? I don't know. What do old dudes do if they don't go on the internet? I don't know. Like fix motorcycles, read war books, watch westerns? Avery. He doesn't look like he does any of those things. I don't know any old TV shows. But there's got to be a catchphrase. Okay, I'll distract him while you think. I thought I told you not to fight him. Ooh, she mad. I'm not fighting, I'm distracting. I kick the center of the trash barricade as hard as I can. I think about, I don't know, fireworks, shrapnel, something. Trash explodes outward. It's kind of gross. Styrofoam fragments sharpen into edges and fire at knots. He blocks most of them, but he can't block them all. Once one hits him on the cheek, it didn't drop blood. I can see it welts. I march aside, garbage in hand. I fashion a to-go cup into a sort of javelin, willing the cardboard to expand and curl around itself in a long lance. I throw it. It completely and utterly misses. Ah, crap. That all you got, kitten? Ain't too terribly impressed with, if I'm being honest. This is gonna be over real quick. Well, you know how the old song goes. Life is but a march towards death. He whistles an awful song, dour as a dirge as he swings into the mat. I barely duck in time, or maybe he swings low enough for me to dodge. I think he's playing with me. Something nags at the back of my mind as he whistles. He grabs my foot and rust creeps up my soul again. I kick the shoe at him and it hits him square in the face. I dive back into the cafe, one shoe lighter, just as predicted, not stuck outside the door. I throw the whole trash can at him for good measure. Hey, Finley. Yeah, you okay? I haven't thought of it yet. What song is Life is But a March for Death from? What? Why would I know? I don't listen to weird metal. No, doesn't it sound familiar? Help me think. I don't know. It sounds like a graveism. Is that something he says? I'm gonna guess, but why would he say it? Oh my god, is Noct an old band member? Were they part of the same band? Oh my god. Yo, hi Bloodshot. Sorry, I was distracted. I'm so into this game. How are you doing? Yeah, no, my character Avery cannot. It's kind of useless. They're like smart but dumb. Honestly, they're like my cat Kai. But anyway, yeah, hope you're doing well. And then I remember, we both remember. Wait, what happened? Did my game just crash? No. Guys, the game just crashed. You gotta be kidding me. I didn't save. I didn't save. Can I, like, skip through it? Hold on. Let me try this again. The game crashed, guys. The fuck? Hold on. Let's see if I can auto speed through it. I don't know. Okay. Can I? There we go. We're speeding through this. Yeah, I don't know why it did. I'm upset. But we're good. We're speeding through it so we can get back to where we were. Okay. Well, that sucks. I can feel it too. I feel like we're so close to finishing. Come on. Okay. They're still here, so we still gotta keep going. Come on. Well, for those who don't know, basically we have a witch. Everyone's a witch here. Doesn't matter the gender. We have a witch trying to kill us all to get this property. Because apparently witches duel each other. Yeah, it's the same game. I've been playing this whole game for like 4 hours. And so, also, instead of romancing a cat boy, I ended up romancing a cat girl. Finley right here is my girlfriend. Okay. Okay. We're gonna stop speeding forward. I am gonna save, though. Saving. So if it happens again. Well, the game said it would take about 3 hours, which is why it started at 7 a.m. because I wanted to like raid in a CC before their raid train. But I guess I take too long to read. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna skip through this a little bit. There we go. There we go. Ha! We're back. They had a song that was called something like Rose Baptism. I only remember the parts that weren't in French, but no. So this is just a flashback to earlier. So Finley and I shouted at the same time. Spider Coven. Holy crap, he's the bad guy. How else would he know that? I don't know, just try it. Oh, okay, here goes nothing, I guess. Finley marches up to wherever Detrius remains of the barricade. She cups her hands around her mouth. Wait, I have a better idea. I fashion a to-go cup into a megaphone. There, now go for it, tiger. Ahem. Trapped within my own mind. God, that line is so bad. I can feel her embarrassment all the way over here. Or maybe that's just my embarrassment. She doesn't look pleased to be saying it for sure. Noct doesn't look pleased to be hearing it. His lip curls into his face. There goes a gust of wind and it hits him. It blows his hair back more than it was already and he freezes. He looks startled. His hand falls slack. He drops the bat. Something, I don't know French. Obviously that doesn't do anything with the wind kick, but the wind kicking him after a magic always looked really cool. My will dissolves to blood. Noct looks dumbfounded like he woke up from a deep nap. He touches his nose and stares at his fingers. Did that make his nose bleed? Hold on, don't do any more yet. I think that's enough. Noct's bat rolls away, forgotten. The further it gets away from him, the more it seems to dissolve. Metal shouldn't do that. It melts like cotton candy in the rain. What? I can't... Hey, what's happening? What did you do? I don't know, goes Finley. I just wanted to stop him. You locked away his magic. Graves! Graves is back! He can't maintain it anymore. Graves, goes Finley. See, you can hear me. The rust is weakening. Sure enough, rust is flaking off him like cheap plaster. It falls off his body in chunks, revealing the real graves beneath. You've lost, Noct. Leave. Without your magic, even my apprentices could dispatch of you. Go and never darken my door again, unless you want the rest of you to dissolve. Ugh, damn, goes Noct. Graves, we ain't over yet. Just go. He does. Risa and Mason, cracking out of their rust-like Easter eggs, stare him down as he leaves. Relief floods over me. I feel myself wobble. Avery, whoa. Before I can topple, Finley grabs me in her arms. She's stronger than I thought. I got you, baby. Aw, thanks, babe. Aw, thanks, sweetie pie. I can't believe I called her that. Aw, you did it. You called me a cute nickname, too. I slept for a whole day after that. I think we all needed time to recover. Finley got some rest too, though not as much as me, since I ended up passing out in her bed. She tells me I took up so much space that she slept on the floor. Oh no! Not to kick my girlfriend out! Graves stopped by and tried to explain everything. I didn't really get it. Something curses, grudges, I don't know. I think it was a weird lover's spat, or bandmate spat, I don't know. Avery, you are the worst listener ever, I swear to God. I want to know. Were Graves and Noct ex-lovers? That would have been great. I already know they were ex-bandmates. Hate that. I want the drama. I want to know. I want the tea. All I know is not really my problem, not anymore at least. Finley's really bummed to see her cat form go, but Graves says it doesn't have to. She's going to train with him to learn how to transform at will. Oh, cool. In the meantime, she's making more human videos. The two of us started a series where we play video games together. Our first video was of us playing Blast Zone. At night, though, she kind of got a taste for justice after Noct and the creeper thing. She keeps saying it's not right that other people are out there getting harassed by internet trolls and stuff. She's taken up this mantle to protect people who are in trouble with that kind of thing. It's really noble of her. I admire that, so I've been coming along too. She keeps trying to come up with our hero names or costumes for us, but I refuse. If we're gonna do this, we're just Finley and Avery. But I know sooner or later she's gonna wear me down. I don't mind all that much, as long as we're doing something helpful. As long as we're together. Did we reach the end, guys? We did it! Oh my god, yes! So exciting. This was so much fun. I'm definitely replaying it for the other routes. The fact that I didn't know I could romance the women, that was a pleasant surprise. I don't think I can romance Mason, though. I wouldn't try. I actually want to romance all of them. I really liked every single side character. I didn't hate anyone. And I hope they unlock like different kind of things with each route, so it would definitely be interesting. But I'm not gonna stay in chat too long. Thank you for everyone who joined me. Let me post if you want to spend more time with me. Check out my Discord. My next stream will be Tuesday, Mass Effect. I'll be starting at 5 p.m. around 6 o'clock. It'll be the Spoon Platoon raid train, so we're gonna have a raid party. I know, I was so close when it crashed. Thank God I had that save, even though it was a little far back. I gotta remember to save more often. This is why I'm a scum saver. But yeah, next stream is Tuesday, 5 p.m. Arizona time, Mountain Standard Time, Mass Effect. We got the Spoon Platoon raid train at 6, so please stop by for that. I am gonna raid into my bestie, Christy Critter. They're playing Palia. So please stick around for that. I appreciate you, all of you. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Where am I doing my raid? Raid. Following. There we go. Let's start the raid. But yeah, everyone have a great Sunday. Have a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Stay safe, stay hydrated. And hopefully I will see you all next time, all right? See you later.